You muted.
Check, check, check. We back. What's good? What's good? Fullblast Fanatics, Fullblast Radio. We back in the building. Monday, July 4th, Independence Day. How ironic it's called that, right? Nowadays. But we here, man. We back in the building. Queen City, Tigress, looking nice. And myself, DJ Tiger. We here, y'all. Another Full Blast Fanatics sports show. We break down everything that's been going on this past week in sports. And, of course, our HBCU. Shout out to the tribe in the building. Crooks, we see you. Good to see you. Shout out to Diamond over there. We see you over there on Twitch. Chris, Westside, Hardy Boys, salute, salute. Yeah, I know Hardy Boy got some stuff to talk about. We're going to get to those drafts and all that stuff. He said Ja Morant ain't going to be dunking on the Wolves no more. I know what he's talking about, but we'll get to it when we get to it. But how you doing, Queen City?
Yo, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. The family coming back up, man. Just been
That's good.
Just been resting, man. Spend a little family time. Wifey kind of the last to come out of it. But,
Right.
We good. Celebrating my daughter's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
In the June and early July is like all kind of stuff. Man. My wife's birthday, anniversary, and then
Right.
And then my daughter's birthday.
Shoot, and then your birthday coming. Shoot, that's gonna be right around the corner.
Yes, sir. I'm think I'm gonna do a little birthday party at the new place.
Okay.
It's on a Saturday.
Falls on a Saturday.
13th is on the Saturday.
Oh, dope. Okay.
How y'all doing, though, bro? That's the question. Y'all good?
Yeah, you echoing a little, just a little.
Who?
Is it you, babe? No, Queen City, and I think myself. We're both echoing.
I don't hear any echo from either of y'all.
I don't either.
Maybe it's just on your end. Yeah.
You got the door closed, Tiger? Remember last time you had the door open?
Yeah. It's closed.
All right. No, we good. I didn't get sick at all. It was Tiger.
Yeah. I'm feeling much better. I was gonna, retest myself just to make sure, but you can tell your body, you know what I mean. But yeah, for the most part, it was just a bad cold I had. Nothing serious, Thank God, like everyone that, people that got it, nothing was serious, So that was a good thing.
So they said it's my mic that's echoing. I'm echoing? Are y'all in?
I think mine is too.
I hear it a little bit.
Chris said, yeah, he said it was your mic. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't hear it.
It said,
yeah, I knew it. I hear mine echoing, and I hear a few cities.
Yeah.
Let me. I wonder if it's maybe you guys talking. You hear it through my microphone. Let me put my headphones on and see. Hold on.
Oh, that could be it.
Oh yeah, you get that real sensitive microphone, yo.
I think that is it. He's got the speaker on, so when it comes in, it's looping into his mic.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you were good, Tigress. I was hoping everybody to try to come through straight. That was good. I was mad though. Tiger was like, "You should have just came, y'all." I was like, y'all all would have had it for real.
How's it sound now?
Let me hear it.
Echo now. I don't hear mine echoing.
You still hear it?
No.
I don't hear that much. Oh.
She said Tiger is good. I don't hear my echo anymore.
No. You know what? The studio monitor speakers were up. So I think it was from that speaker and the little speaker. So it might have created a loop because I just turned them off. So
it is better though.
Yeah, Yo Carter's, he said it sounds a little better. Okay.
Cool.
All right, y'all. So yeah, man, let's get right to it, y'all. Got a lot of things to cover. First off, man, I want to shout out Cooks, man. Cooks picked the winner, the USFL, first year in its in its infancy this year. The USFL, United States Football League, the championship game went down last night, and the Birmingham Stallions pulled off. It was a close game, right, Queen City?
Oh, no doubt. Real good game, man. Real good game. Salute to Cooks, man. I know he rocking with the home state on that one.
Yeah.
They did their thing, man. They were literally the best team all year, man. They went 10-1.
10-1, yeah.
11-1 for the chip.
Dope.
Shout out to Skip Holtz. Lou Holtz's son is the coach. We're gonna talk about it a little bit when we get to the rules differences. It's the rules differences I think the NFL should consider. But,
I was gonna ask you about that because Tiger was filling me in. I had no idea this USFL. I didn't even know it was his first year. It'd be interesting. I see there's 8 teams total.
Yeah. They're calling it the first year. Now I'm echoing again. I can hear it.
You can hear it?
I do too.
They calling it the first year, but like we all know, back in the '80s was really the first time the USFL, was around. It just folded. It just folded in 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah, Trump was big in that. He started that. The New Jersey Generals. Like a lot of the NFL players back then took the money to go to USFL. Steve Young, Herschel Walker. I don't want to give away a trivia question, so I'm gonna stop right there.
Yeah. We got a few trivia questions coming down the line.
But it just folded. They tried to compete at the same time as the NFL, and nobody succeeds.
Yeah,
you gonna have to do it in the spring.
Yeah,
you have an alternate league.
Yeah, or a completely different sport like basketball. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're not gonna compete in the same season. Thanks, Diamond. Diamond said I'm clear now.
Yeah, I just plugged my headphones in, so I think that was it too.
Word. But man, the USFL was really good ball, man. I've been saying that, man, but like, if you watched it, you can tell, man, like, as the season went on, they weeded out the players that weren't that good. Like, when they did the draft, a lot of those quarterbacks that they drafted flopped. There was some guy on the roster that rose to the top and started. I say, by the third or fourth game, maybe, it started to be really good ball, man. I'm a judge, so I knew some of the players in college. But it's good ball, man.
It's professional ball, right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It is not arena. It is not fan control. It's not AAF. It's not XFL. Like, I'm telling you, man, it's cats coming to the NFL. Like, it was real cool, Tiger. They did a little special before the championship where they were interviewing players, and they were talking to this cat that played for the New Orleans Breakers. They lost to Birmingham to go to the championship.
Right.
And they were asking him, was he going to watch the game? He was like, yeah, I'm going to watch it because I got some homies, man, that's going to be in the game, but, I'm sick we not in it. He said, but my focus right now is taking somebody's job. Like, these cats going to get NFL invites, dog. Dude, I'm telling you. I feel for some dudes, man, that's just out there with a big name thinking you just going to coast, man. These cats hungry. Number one, they coming in football shape. I can't stress that enough, dog. Like, you can do all the lifting weights and running all you want to all summer and take pictures with your abs out and all that.
Yeah.
These cats been hitting. They've been hitting. They timing is down in terms of routes and the ball coming out and the clock in your head when you rushing the passer. Dude, I promise you, it's gonna be some USFL people that make the league. And I got a little secret list for fantasy football that I'm not sharing with y'all.
Shit. Some breakout players.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Demario in the building. New Diggy in the building. What it do?
What up, man?
Yes. New Diggy, yes. We will be doing fantasy football. I had said before, if everyone that was in the league last year wants to be in the league, then it'll be the same people. Because I know one or two people were asking one to be part of, but only someone dropped out. So as long as everyone, it looks like everyone that was in it wants to be in it again. So we're gonna do it again.
Yeah. So we'll probably do another Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
That was really good to do a Zoom meeting with everybody.
Yeah.
Go over the rules. Everybody agree on the date for the draft.
Yeah.
Again, like I would like to have a Zoom for the draft. So it's kind of like a draft party.
Right. Right.
That'd be
I don't know how focused you can be, Tiger, spinning there and making your picks. So you might want to put some mixes on.
Or get something to eat.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, my pick coming up.
Yeah. I can see you going in and be like, Tiger on the clock. Everybody like, want to pick a kicker for his ass.
Word. Oh shit. New Diggy said you ain't gotta share your list. I'm gonna win anyway.
Hey, New did his thing, man. I
Bro.
Can't deny that. And he gave me a run in basketball.
That was hell yeah.
That's
what's up.
In the fantasy world.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but that'd be dope, man. Little draft. I've done that a couple of times. Like when we first started playing, before COVID, we used to do real draft parties. Like,
yeah.
That'd be fun.
I remember
barbecue out of it. Oh my goodness.
My friend in New York. I was like, he said, y'all do that? And this, I wasn't like really on into it. And I was like, but then I thought about it later. I was like, oh, that is kind of dope. Like they had a whiteboard, writing out the names and cookout bottles.
Oh yeah.
Sitting there, just whole event out of it.
Oh yeah.
But that's when I was like, I ain't watching the draft. Remember how I was like, I wasn't all into it.
Yeah.
But now, I'm like, it's dope.
Yeah, it's dope.
I'm gonna win this year.
New thing said, I'm coming for you.
I promise you, I won't be drafting no broke up running backs like Raheem Mostert, B-Dub. If you watch this, I know you working today. He off to an 0-4 start.
Second game of the season, he was out, right?
First game. Second carry, Tiger.
Oh, the second carry, yeah.
Carry of the season.
Yeah, you was sick. You was sick.
I was so close. I was so close.
I broke even. I won my money back and a little more. So
yeah.
You don't win. That's what you definitely want to do at least.
Oh yeah.
Word. Shit, I'm about to F around and start doing side bets and shit.
Oh yeah.
But shit is mad fun though. So yeah. So hopefully, like I said, it's July already, and we were saying, we want to, make sure, everyone agree on like what we did last year as far as the payouts, and make sure, everyone have, the money and everything before the season starts. Just cause there's no, I paid and no one else, this guy didn't pay this guy. You know what I mean? We just want everyone to be clear cut and so everyone's straight.
Yeah, and it was straight
September
last year.
11th.
We never had that issue. So I mean, I guess, man, we can set it for. It's probably be good to do it for the end of July.
Yeah.
Preseason. I mean, you want the draft as late as possible. Like you want the draft, like
right.
And we have it right around the time of the Battle of the Bands. Wasn't it that same weekend? Cause you want to wait until the injuries, man. Preseason. Rookies and all of that.
But as long as we have the as far as everybody just having the monies and everything before the season starts, because we can do that early, get that out the way.
Do that early. That's why I was saying at least a meeting by the end of July so everybody know what to get the cheese together.
Word.
But I want to say our draft might have even been in September, man. It might have been the week that the season was about to start. The later the better.
I thought it was like 2 weeks before it started or 1 week before it started.
It was like
I swear it was around that.
Yeah, it was close. It was about a week, I think.
The later the better. The later the better. Because you go out here and draft somebody and in the preseason they snap an ACL or something.
Word. Yeah, and
change tweak some rules around.
I mean, we can discuss it. I kind of like the rules that we had. I can't really think of anything anybody complained about. I mean, we had to explain the waiver wire. There's always questions about that in basketball too, but like it's real simple. Like the person that with the worst record is the highest on the waiver wire.
Yeah.
You pick somebody up, then you go to the back of the line. But we can discuss all of that.
Yeah. Yeah, New Diggy said he's on the West Coast. He said he gets access to the waiver wire before anyone else.
That is right.
Yeah.
That is right. But still, he can't jump people in line, though.
Yeah, still the same.
He still got, but if he's first, he can get his person. He can get people before we are. We still sleep. Picking people up.
Word.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, it's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be fun again. So, can't wait to that. Can't wait to that go down. And yeah, man, having the draft, a draft party. You know, that'd be dope. Like we can, you know, for everybody's pick, you know, enlarge their screen.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That'd be dope. Yeah.
Little pressure. Word. Cause some of those picks, man, you know, somebody takes who you want right before it's your pick.
Oh, that's the worst.
You your list and whatnot, and the clock running down. I've been in that, man. We had real parties. We were like, come on, G. Time running out. Pick somebody. Like,
oh, in your ear and shit. Yeah. Drunk.
They be calling out names and stuff, trying to wrestle with you. Yeah,
Hardy Boy said, injuries caused me to lose Geno Smith. I think you all right with that one, bro.
Geno Smith ruined this year, Hardy Boy.
But I guess if you got, you know, no quarterbacks that do hurt.
No doubt.
You know, you need somebody in there to give you some kind of points, you know. Yeah. That's the thing about it.
Yeah.
Word. Shout out to D. Cole in the building. Cole chilling.
Oh, chilling.
So, yeah, man. So, as far as the with the winner, you know, of the championship league, what were the because we know, like, when teams in the NFL, when they get in the playoffs, the more games they win bonuses. What is it like with the USFL? Is there any monetary, like, what do they get out of, like, this league? Is it the same thing? Is it, I mean, obviously they're not getting paid with the NFL getting paid, but
so you know, I was looking at that, and it's decent money. I mean, if you think about, you know, working a job. So during the season, they play 10 games. You got $4,500 a game, and then you got an $850 bonus if you won.
okay.
So if you went 0-10, you made $45K. If you was a special teams cat, you just run down on special teams.
Yeah.
If I went 0-10, and you played all 10 games, you made $45K.
45,000. Okay.
The top salary I think was $70K. With bonuses like, so Birmingham, add that up, 11 wins with $850. Toss that on top of the 45. You know, the more it was an incentive to win.
Yeah.
You see cats in the locker room. I don't know if they was paying them in cash or not, but the little documentary they showed, one of the cats had his 4,500 in all hundreds. It was just all in the camera.
Live on Instagram, yeah.
In the locker room. Nah, in the locker room for the documentary.
Okay.
I was like, yo, man, that's crazy. So, practice squad players made $1,500 a week. $4,500 a week. You do the math on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's not the NFL, but all of those cats know it's about getting a shot to come to a training camp.
Right.
This summer with the NFL team. But we can go over the game right quick. I watched the game, man. It was a good game, man. I mean, I got some stats from some of the top players. Some of the names you may recognize. Former Alabama running back Bo Scarborough was looking like Derrick Henry out there. Had 131 yards on like 13 carries.
Damn.
And he broke a 70-yard run. Anybody was watching it, he ran out of gas.
Wow.
Tiger, dude was going down the sideline. and was pointing at the safety coming over. Like, somebody get him. I was like, yo, that's not a good look. In the NFL, when you break free like that, you're supposed to have another gear.
Yeah.
He's a big dude, though. Bo Scarborough, he ain't Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
He was Alabama running back. He got championship.
Right.
Running back for Alabama.
That is hilarious. I thought you was pointing like, you know how they show off like, yeah, I'm running like, so you pointing like, yo, get him. He about to get my ass.
He was like, get him, man. And then he got tackled by the dude because he slowed down. He was out of gas. I was like, come on, man. I thought he had another gear.
Damn.
He did work. He was one of the best running backs in the league this year. And then the Stallions quarterback, Jamar Smith.
Mm-hmm.
So he played for Skip Holtz in college, the head coach. And originally he wasn't the starter. The starter was Alex McCool.
Mm-hmm.
Tall white boy with the long hair and all of that. Was the first round draft pick. When Jamar Smith took his job probably about 3 or 4 games into the season, Cooks, if I'm not mistaken. But he went out with an injury. He was 10 for 18 for 131 yards and a touchdown, and he went out with cramps. So, Cooks, I know you was watching because we was texting back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little shocked, man, because he didn't look like he couldn't play. He was over there riding the bike, and they put the backup in, and then the Stars came back and took the lead. I was like, this is a championship. Like, he's the leader of the team. Like,
yeah,
cramps don't last that long. You riding the bike, you walking around, talking to the coach, you look fine to me.
Uh-huh.
But they never put him back in. But I don't know what you thought about that, Cooks. I thought that was a little shady, especially if they would have lost. But the Stallions wide receiver, Victor Bolden, was the MVP of the game. Like, he was one of the best. If he don't make it as a wide receiver, he definitely will be a kick returner. Both teams had the best kick returners in the league. Mm-hmm. Victor Bolden for the Stallions, and then Maurice, what's his last name? Maurice Washington, I think. He was a kick returner for Philadelphia. Electric kick returners. They'll definitely make somebody's squad for special teams alone, if not a wide receiver spot. The Stallions linebacker Scooby Wright. Now this dude right here is a journeyman Tiger. He played college ball at Arizona. Chris probably knows him. He's a West Coast dude. He used to do the Shark Dog celebration. Crazy mullet dude, got the mullet. Like, so he tried out for the NFL, got cut. He did the AAF. He did XFL. He did MMA fighting. Like, he done everything, man. He got the game. He got the interception, 40-yard interception return for a touchdown to kind of put the game away for Birmingham. So I'm kind of rooting for him to get a shot. Yeah. In the NFL, I love stories like that. You know, cats that is like, I'd do anything to get on the squad. Like, yeah. But he was one of the best players in the league on defense, linebacker. Dope. The saddest story though was the Stars quarterback, Case Cookers, Tiger. The last maybe 8 games of the season, this dude was the best quarterback in the league. I promise you, he's better than, I would say, at least half, if not 3/4 of the NFL's backups right now. He would have been guaranteed to make an NFL camp as a backup. That dude, before he got hurt, he broke his leg, man.
Oh shit!
It's crazy because Jersey dude in the building, salute.
Jersey dude, what up, man?
Which is really messed up because like he was definitely going to get a shot at it in the camp. He was 17 for 29, 222 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interception before he got hurt. So then they brought the backup in, KJ Costello, who played at Mississippi State. And the first throw he threw was the pick 6. It's going to be right. So I was like, oh, that's not good.
Damn. He did a Matt Schaub and hurt.
He did. The very first throw, overthrew the running back in the flat, pick six. So that was the game, man. Once the Stars took the lead, Birmingham. Shout out to Alex Makudo, the backup for Jamar Smith. He did drive them down and threw a touchdown to Victor Bolden to take the lead. And then that's when Scooby Wright got the pick six. And then the Stars got a late touchdown. And then they went for the make it, take it, which we're going to talk about.
No doubt.
And the rules changes. So, Tigers, I know you had questions about this. Tiger, if you might want to put these up because I kind of want to ask the chat what they think about some of these rules.
I was reading while you were talking. I was reading some of the rules and some of the changes that they are like tabling, like they're thinking about considering. It's interesting.
Yeah, facts. 3 Stacks, salutes. 3 Stacks said, "Nice hat, Tiger." You know what that's about.
Thanks, 3 Stacks. At least he said that, and then to say it was a pizza hat. Like
Facts, Cooks. The kickers were garbage.
Yeah.
Missed extra points and field goals. The kickers were garbage. Like none of those kickers gonna get a look.
Damn. Like you got one job.
Yeah. They were wilting under pressure.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. Let me throw this in my fault. I forgot you added this after the game.
Yeah. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. So, Cooks, I did have another question for you. I was looking at the kick returns. Like last week, Tigers, we talked about there was a punt return for a touchdown, 87 yards, and a kickoff return for like 80-some yards. And I was like, at first, I was like, are these dudes super duper kick returners? Or is it the talent level?
Or did the coverage team suck? Yeah.
Yeah. And I started thinking about it, Tiger, when I looked up the salaries. And I said, well, if this is already a step down from the NFL, and then within the USFL to be on special teams is a step down from that. The dudes just covering kicks might not be that good. So you might want to pump the brakes a little bit on how good the kick returners are.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I thought about that because when I was watching the championship, like, dude, they were averaging running the ball back to the 40-yard line, midfield. I was like, let me watch these gunners, man. The gunners were getting blocked out of bounds. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's a huge talent level drop off. The starters were not playing on special team. So,
okay.
Yeah.
You had some 4-string coverage team back there.
Yeah, well, it wasn't top notch.
But yeah, man. So like you said, the rule changes that the NFL should consider. You brought up the make it, take it play instead of the onside kick.
Yes.
So explain what this entails as far as.
So these are all rules the USFL used this season that I think, this is my opinion, I just want the chat's opinion. I think it's something that they should, NFL consider adopting. I mean, obviously it won't be in play this year because it has to go through the competition committee during the offseason, and they already did that. But like after you score a touchdown in the USFL, instead of going for the onside kick, which we know you rarely get, you know, unless you against the Atlanta Falcons and they just watch the ball after 10 yards.
Yeah. Yo, that shit was crazy. And remember that game, man?
Which one?
You remember that game where Dallas should have lost that game, and they kicked the ball, onside kick, and the Falcons just watched the ball. Like you're supposed to jump on it. Yeah, and Dallas end up winning the game.
Yes.
Dummies.
Yes.
They still ain't recovered from that Super Bowl, bro. They still got what do you call it? PTSD.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah. But instead of doing the onside kick, they have the make it take it rule. So you score, you can go for 2. Actually, in NFL, in the USFL, you can go for 1 point, 2 points, or 3 points. We're gonna talk about the 3-point play too. But after you do your extra point try, whether you do 1, 2, or 3, instead of kicking it back to the other team, you get the ball on your own 33-yard line, and it's an untimed down, and they call it 4th and 12. So if you get 12 yards on that play, you get to keep possession of the ball.
Right.
You don't get it, the other team gets the ball right there wherever you stopped it. Or if it's an incomplete pass, they get it on your 33-yard line.
That's what the USFL has right now?
Yes. And the Stars did it in the championship, Tiger. When they scored, it was 33-23. And they scored a late touchdown on a throw. And they kicked the extra point to make it 33-30.
Right.
And instead of onside kicking, they went for it on 4th and 12, but the pass got broken up. He threw it behind him a little bit, and it was in the air. And Buddy tried to dive on it. It would have been the first down if he would have caught it.
Right.
But he didn't get it. But, like, if they get that, they automatically can almost in field goal range already. They would have been at, like, midfield.
Wow. That's ill.
Yeah. And during the season, there was a team, Cooks might can help me. I know he watched some. There was a team that went for 4th and 12 and got it. Ended up winning the game.
So 4th and 12 instead of onside kick.
Think about that. What y'all think about that, chat? 4th and 12.
You think that there's gonna be people to? I think there's gonna be people that's gonna fight that because, onside kick, it's a live ball where it's anyone's possession once they jump on it. Whereas 4th and 12,
It's
still your ball, but you have to complete. You have to complete the play. So
it gives them 4 plays as opposed to 3 and having to try to either, is that what you're saying? Official?
No, not 4 possessions. No, it's only that one thing that they do.
One play.
It's just one
He's
play.
saying it gives the team the ball with a chance rather than kicking the ball.
Yeah, that's what I mean. A 4th actual chance to
because you're on the team's own 33. Now, okay, this is USFL, but look, this is the first year. They might have quarterbacks that come in there that might have a gun for an arm. They might throw that bitch in the end zone and get a touchdown, not just get 12 yards.
So you can stop them.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think it makes it more exciting. I mean, because the onside is exciting too because you're waiting to see. But this.
It rarely happens though, Tiger. How many times you seen them kick it and the dude just fall on it? You be like, oh, man.
Oh, no, I mean as far as like there's some type of, okay, you got to jump on it because you know it's an onside. That's what I meant. Yeah. But this would definitely be more because, like you said, not only it could be a damn play the Vikings did against the goddamn Saints where the two players ran into each other, motherfucker running for the touchdown.
Yeah.
So, I like it.
Yeah. I just think make it take it is about football skill. A lot of the time, the onside kick recovery is about the luck of the bounce, man.
Yeah.
And you got to get it exactly 10 yards out.
Get the second hop to get it hop up in the air.
Yeah.
Block the dude.
Then it comes back at you if it does.
Yeah.
Man, it's just so much.
Worry about your players looking at the ball.
Illegal touch. This dude went across the line before the ball went 10 yards.
Yeah.
It's just so much got to go right, man. And the percentages are so low, man. What is it? Less than 30%
that you recover?
That you recover?
Yeah.
Right? Put it on.
I think how many times, we might have to look it up. I can remember where it was a onside kick where the dude got the ball and ran it in for a touchdown.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that happened. I want to say it was the Saints, where the team that kicked it didn't think it went 10 yards. And standing around it, but you can go get it.
Yeah.
Before 10, but once you touch it, it's a live ball.
Right.
Just took it to the house. But no, I like make it take it. Now, should it be 12 yards or 15 yards in the NFL? Because you start thinking about the Mahomes and the Bradys of the world, like everybody got to play.
Yeah.
They can get 12 yards on them. Like,
yeah. Especially Mahomes' ass.
I mean, Lamar Jackson can scramble for 12 yards, come out 5 wide, spread you around. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, man. Teams might not never get the ball back. Think about the NFL. Like, if we go up 7-0, all right, we going 4 for 12. We ain't kicking it. We get the 4 for 12. We up 14 now. Oh man, we gonna go for it again. What we got to lose?
Now it got to be some type of rule where you're going to go do it twice, like in a row, and then that's it. Motherfucker, I look Lamar Jackson, they do that shit every time. The motherfucker ball.
It be 28-9 for your score, I get the ball.
Word. Motherfucker be ice cold on the bench, offense, like, this motherfucking Lamar, bro.
Yeah. You got to think about the talent level in the NFL and the coaching mentality. They'll take a rule like that and be like, we just going to jump on people. 14 minutes.
Or, yeah, you get the motherfuckers that will circumvent the rule. Remember the motherfucker that they put, the kickoff, the ball kickoff, he puts his foot out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
And grabs the ball, and that's a 40-yard because he was out of bounds.
Exactly.
And it was, ref was like, open the rule, but like, oh, I guess he can do it. Like,
yeah.
He found a little rabbit hole, you know what I mean? So
yeah, definitely found a loophole.
Yeah.
You know, I like it, man. I don't know if the NFL could tweak it a little bit. Maybe make it 15 yards. 15 yards is a little different. And maybe have some kind of limit on what you can do.
Yeah.
I can see Brady drawing up 4th and 15 plays. We're going to use this first quarter after we score. We're going to use this one second quarter.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Get the ball. You had the other quarterback in fantasy, and you sitting on 0.
Oh, man. Oh, man, yeah. Talking about fantasy, too, football. Oh, yeah. A whole lot of shit that will be crazy.
Just playing a little devil's advocate. I like it, but they'd have to tweak it a little bit.
Yeah. So the 3-point try from the 10-yard line. 3 Stacks said, who threw a field goal and scored a 3-pointer in the end zone? I don't think he knows football. He's messing with us.
He said that earlier. He's like, I don't know what they're talking about, but I'm hosting. We appreciate it, 3 Stacks.
Rob Bay said, Aaron Rodgers, the best quarterback in the game. I'm glad Stu ain't on the channel.
Oh, my God.
He hates him.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
He hasn't done nothing. Remember he was on the show? He said he hasn't done nothing. What's he had done? I was like, what?
People in the chat were going crazy.
Say, this dude is a real hater, this guy.
And then he get on the Black Album, too. Everybody be like, what's happening?
Hey, where did that come from?
I don't know.
So this 3-point try, can you elaborate a little bit? Is that kicking or is that throwing?
No, so that's like after the point, after touchdown.
Okay, so instead of, they can either go for the 2-point conversion or they can kick it for that 1 point. This is kick it for the 3-point?
No, 1 play from the 10-yard line. You got to score a touchdown from the 10-yard line to get 3 points.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
What?
Yes. In the USFL this year, they had 3 different conversions. The normal extra point, the normal 2-point conversion from the 2-yard line, 3 points from the 10-yard line.
Oh,
Think about that, how quick you could come back on somebody, though. Like, that's a 9-point possession.
Yeah. Because remember times that where you're down by, trying to think of a scenario. You know, there's always that scenario where they're going to go for a 2. Because regardless, if they make it, they'll tie. If they don't, kicking a field goal doesn't help. Kicking an extra point doesn't help.
Exactly.
So you go for 2 regardless. With this really changes it even greater.
Yeah.
It does.
It's a numbers game.
Yeah.
But again, I just think about prolific offenses in the NFL, man. 10 yards?
I know, right?
I was about to say that the USFL sound like it's more geared towards offensive play. Like it's higher points probability and it's not bad. But you know, out of all these things, even though I'm listening to them and you think about it, you know what? I'll save that comment to the end. Keep going.
All right.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know about that one, man, because I think
Bro, 10-yard line, Mahomes to Kelsey, coming across. Come on. He going to barrel into that end zone.
But you know, you think about it though, Tiger. Teams don't always get the 2-point conversion, and that's from the 2-yard line.
I know. But they do always say it's closer. Yeah, it's harder when you're closer.
It's hard to see. Your peripheral, you want that distance. That's why when they lose some yardage, they're happy a little bit.
Yeah. Opens the field up.
Got some more space, yeah.
Yes.
Field up.
It opens up.
Yeah, man. Again, just think about it. Okay, suppose they put both of those rules in. 3-point try and make it take it. The Bucks go down on the opening drive of the season. Or the Rams. Oh my God. The Rams. Cooper Kupp, boom, touchdown, 6 points. Okay, we're going for 3. Boom, touchdown. Wow. I mean, 3-point play. It's 9 now. We're gonna do the make it take it.
Get the ball back.
Get the ball back. It's 9 more. It's 18 minutes.
Funny you get the ball back.
There'll be some mad players out there.
Yeah, I don't know. The NFL, I don't know if they want that.
They're going to have injuries galore.
Yeah. Scoring to be up like crazy. Fantasy numbers will be out the wazoo.
Oh, man,
Just think about it. Your receiver catches, he gets 3 points for that.
Yeah.
Was there a fantasy league for this?
No, there wasn't. I looked everywhere, Tigers.
I'd be interested if, maybe we should consider, moving this, not moving it, but extending our regular fantasy into this fantasy, being that it take over.
It was so good this year, they might have one. I mean, there has to be a platform that has it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't be writing shit down.
Players and stuff. Yeah, you can't make it. But, I mean, you could. You got to keep track of stats and stuff on your own. But, I think after this season, as it gains traction, I think the biggest thing the USFL needs to happen is 10 to 15 players from this season make NFL teams and make plays on Sunday.
Right.
I think that'll give the league credibility. I think it'll bring more eyes to the TV set next spring because people didn't watch it. I got to admit, the first 2 weeks, it wasn't good. Mm-hmm. It really wasn't because they still didn't know who could play and who couldn't.
Right. So, but I guarantee you, there's somebody that is creating a program for a fantasy football league for the USFL. Yes. Even if it ain't Yahoo Sports, there's someone that's because it's a program. All you're doing is pulling the stats and putting it all on one thing, and it might be even easier because there's less teams.
Yes, there's
less players.
Less players, less teams, without a doubt. I would play, no doubt.
We could bring it back to the drawing board and do the over-under, the column, the teams on the side. Yeah. Bring it all the way back.
Yeah. Parlay cards.
Yeah, Rob Bass. Yeah, we might touch on that. Deshaun Watson.
Oh, yeah,
we kind of talked about it every week, but
it's on the notes when we get to NFL.
Yeah.
But 3-point try, I don't know, Tiger. I don't know, man. That's gonna make scoring crazy.
For NFL, I don't think they'll do it. That's I don't think so. I think they'll look at that as beneath them. They're like, nah, we're good with it.
I don't think so.
Yo, this they should definitely do. Yeah. Drone camera coverage. Bro, seeing their cleats right behind them while they hiking the ball, and then when the running back is running, that what do you call that? POV?
Yeah, they got the camera in the middle of the face mask of the running back.
The running back, yeah. But the drone when they kick the ball off and it's following the ball.
Yes.
Because you don't just get that one view. You get these I'm always used to when they're hiking the ball, the side view, the regular normal view.
Yeah.
That's just me. I just like that view. But when they switch it up every now and then to show the drone, that shit is dope, bro.
Dope. Man, they showed it was a pass interference play that they were reviewing. Mm-hmm. And the drone was flying right over the receiver in the corner.
Wow.
And you can see the running back, and you can see the wide receiver looking back for the ball, and you can see Buddy's hand come up. And they used the drone footage to confirm the penalty.
They should have used that with Jalen Ramsey. They was like, we didn't see it.
Yeah. That drone camera is the business. Dude, the NFL better consider that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That little zip wire camera they got is all right. But it ain't nothing like the drone. The drone flying right over the action, with the action.
With it, yeah. And with the drones, how they're programmed now. You know, you have well, probably not even in the uniforms, but you know, it's programming. The drones are programmed to follow the players. They go, you know what I mean? They just program it. All right, the drones are gonna follow whoever's running on the outside. You know what I mean? The tight end. You know, it's a big program. They just have it tied to the players, and it's automatic gonna pick them up. You know what I mean? It's easy for them to do that. So, yeah, the NFL should definitely consider that.
Yeah,
that should be the first thing, maybe out of all these that we're going through. But, yeah, make the game better as far as the visual, people watching from home.
Yeah.
And maybe you there at the game, you just seen drones, like it might look sick, like oh shit.
And the first time I saw it, I thought it was a fly in the room, because you know you can barely see the little dot moving if you're from a distance. Flying, I was like, that's the drone.
Crazy.
That's dope. They gotta come.
Video and audio coverage of the challenge and review process. So you mean when the refs are on the side and they talking amongst each other? You talking about?
Yeah. So this one they probably won't do because they don't want transparency.
Of course they don't.
But what I'm talking about, what this is talking about, Tiger, is when they go to the challenge center, it's the caucus for the NFL.
Okay.
Dude, Mike Pereira, the retired NFL referee commissioner, does this for the USFL. He does all the reviews, and they put a camera on him and let you hear what he's saying, talking to the referees. Dude, total transparency. This is probably the most important one that they won't do.
Because they want control.
Yeah, it's so much iffiness in it, man. Because, like, dude, they showed one time, okay, for example, on the play where Bo Scarborough in the championship ran for 70 yards, the one where he ran out of gas.
Yeah.
There were 2 penalties on the play. They called a blindside block on the receiver. They would have called the run back, and they called the face mask on the defense. That would have made the plays offset. And the 70-yard run wouldn't have counted. It would have came back to the original line of scrimmage and do the down over. So the refs gave him the numbers of the 2 dudes that were supposed to do the penalty. So they was like, the blindside block is on the wide receiver, number 8. They showed Mike Pereira looking at the play. He found it, and he looked at it. He was like, no. Blindside block means he's going to run backwards towards the guy and hit him while he's not looking. You know, they took those out of the game, like on kickoffs and stuff.
Yeah.
You just blow a dude up.
Word.
He was like, the wide receiver's going forward, and the guy sees him coming. That's not a blindside block. We're going to pick that one up. He was like, where's the face mask? What number is the face mask on? And the ref was like, hold on, I'm trying to get the number. My person's like, if you're going to call a flag, you got to give me the number. Like, we were getting to hear all of this.
Oh, shit.
And it was like number 30. And he found number 30 and was like, okay, yep, that's a face mask. So what we got is no blindside block, the run stands, half the distance for the face mask. Go. I'm like, dude, he cleared it up in less than 30 to 35 seconds. Live, but everybody can see it.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times have you watched the replay and you seeing it? The whole world is seeing that it's wrong, and they don't get it right, dog.
They don't get it right, yeah. Or they take forever.
Yeah.
Fans start booing. Like, yo, come on, man. Y'all slowing up the game.
Yeah.
Are y'all professional out there or what?
That right there is true transparency, dog.
Yeah.
NFL scared of that. They don't want no parts of that.
Yeah, because how many times we talk about the refs, you'll never hear them talking after the game when they blow a call.
Yeah.
They never, are like held liable. It's like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And with that, like you'll hear that transparency back and forth.
Yeah.
But yeah, they won't do that.
Yeah.
My mic's coming in hot, they said. Am I loud?
No, you sound good to me.
Sound good to me. Yeah, you get to hear everything in the USFL, man. Even when they call a penalty, like the head ref with the white hat, the ref that calls it is coming up to him. He's like, I got I got Holden on the left tackle. He's like, left tackle doesn't help me. Give me the number. You know, you can hear all of that. He's like
Right.
63. He was like, okay, you got the spot. Okay, boom. And he'll click the mic. Holden, 63 offense. Like, dude, it's so transparent, dog. I love it.
That's what's up.
They ain't gonna do it though.
Video and audio coverage of coach-player interactions.
They ain't doing that either.
This one they're not gonna do either.
Especially after Antonio Brown.
Yeah. This one they're not gonna do either. Number one, because of the play calls. Now, chat, Hardy Boy Cooks, somebody help me with this. All season long, the coach has been mic'd up, and the quarterback's headset is live. So you're hearing the coach call the play. Trips right, 24Z slashes go. He'll call it in, and the quarterback will call the play. Trips right, zebra slash on 3. And they run the play. And this is on film for the entire league. So are they changing their terminology every week? Because if I'm coaching against you, I'm going to get last week's footage.
Is that illegal though?
It's nice. It's
Oh,
on
because
TV.
it's live. It's
It's
live.
live on
Yeah.
TV. I can tape it on my DVR
Yeah.
and listen to the play, and then
That's why you see coach on the sideline going like this.
Yes.
Because I was like, why are they doing that when they? Then I was like, oh wait. First of all,
Read lips.
Read lips.
yeah.
But like if I'm coaching against you, I can easily have somebody on staff listen to the live broadcast of the game. And when you call that play, if that's the same play you ran last week with the same terminology, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that blew my mind. For that very reason, the NFL will never do that part of it, the play call stuff. But the coach interactions now, there was an interaction during the game yesterday when the backup came in for the Stallions. He threw an interception, right? So he came off his read too quick. They were trying to get the ball to Victor Bolden. Like Chris said, Victor Bolden was an MVP. He played in the NFL before. Chris, who did he play with? I remember hearing his name, but I don't remember who he played with. But he came off his read too quick and went to the check down to the running back, but he threw it behind him. So it got tipped and got intercepted. So they come to the sideline, and Skip Holtz was talking to him. He was like, automatically the dude started trying to make excuses. Like, I came off my read because it wasn't there. I threw the check down. That was the right read. Skip Holtz was looking at him. He said, I need to get the ball to 7. There was no pressure. You came off the read to her. No. I didn't come off too early. It wasn't there. He finally just looked at me and said, we're going to win the game. Calm down. Stop arguing with me. And listen to what I'm telling you. like, dude, can you imagine hearing Belichick talk to players or Mike Tomlin live like that? When they do mic'd up, they cut out stuff. They cut all of that stuff. This is live.
They getting cussed out all the time.
Yeah.
I do want to kind of hear your Belichick. Yeah, so when we put that camera on the offensive bench on the opposing team, then make sure, we'll be able to tape them coming out of the tunnel, going into the tunnel, leaving the tunnel, going under the tunnel. Shout out to DeMario.
Yes. Shout out to Rio. I want cameras in the injury tents over there. In the injury tent. Could you imagine Belichick having access to your play calls like that live?
Bro.
You know what
That's a whole nother show.
He's a cheater. Because of all the cameras anyways.
But that was really dope, man. They're not going to do it.
Nah.
NFL just got to understand, like, as much as you charge them, people need that access. We deserve that access as much as the players are making, as much as they charge for tickets, as much as they charging for the Sunday ticket and all of that.
Yeah, and what's the deal with going on with that, bro? I got to get that box from you soon.
Anytime you come up, man, or I can mail you one. Like,
okay.
You got to get, dude.
I'm gonna set
everything UFC.
Yes, because I can't wait to watch MMA and all that stuff.
Amanda Nunes, the rematch. I think it's the 17th.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to send it to you. Huh?
I get it all, bro.
Say that again.
Won't we be away, or we'll be coming back from your
July? Oh, is it that? No, it ain't that weekend, is it?
It is. It is.
Amanda Nunes?
It is.
It's the 16th or 17th?
It's the same weekend.
Well,
we're leaving the 14th.
I have to bring I have to bring the streaming box with me into the hotel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
Unless we make it back in time. If it's on the 17th, we'll make it back in time.
No, they don't fight on Sunday. They usually fight on Saturday.
Oh, well then.
Saturday night is the last party. But that fight is going to be the main event. It's going to be late. So we might still be able to see it.
Not if you DJing.
Bet. It ain't going to be no 1 o'clock in the morning.
Good.
People older than me I'm DJing for. They ain't gonna last that long. They're gonna go to bed at like 9 o'clock. The music gonna be lower. You know my aunt, you gotta keep the music down. Like, it ain't even loud. Here he goes. He's here. Don Burr.
Don Burr. Salute.
I'm telling y'all, the game of the year, Jets Lions, y'all better be here. Yes. We're gonna be on Twitch. Yes. Live. You better not flake out either, Don Burr. You better be here.
Sports? All right, Demario.
Yeah, I heard of Dofu too.
Dofu? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But we'll connect Queen City. Get that to you. Yeah. And the last thing, 15-yard penalty only for pass interference. Now it's usually right pass interference. You get the ball spotted where the penalty happened. That can be 1 yard near the end zone after a 50-yard play. What do you think about this one? Because he's still going to get a first down, right? 15-yard penalty and a first down. What do you think? If you think the NFL will adopt this one?
So it's two ways to look at it. Number one, that's the college rule. How many times have you seen the quarterback just throw on 3rd and 15, throw a deep ball and throw it severely underthrown? And two people running full speed, the wide receiver slow down, boom, you get the ball right there. There's no skill involved in it at all.
Yeah.
Pushback on it is you're going to have more pass interference because it's only 15 yards. Like, if it's 1st and 10, you backed up on your 15-yard line, and you beat me on the slant, I'm going to grab the hell out of you.
Yeah.
You only going to get 15 yards. Let's start over first and 10 at the 25 instead of the 40 where you are on a post or a dig or an end or a deep post.
Right.
So it's kind of.
I think it's a love-hate between that one. It's like, but yeah.
Yeah, because, and you know why, too? Because, there's plays where a dude gets beat, and if the dude catches it, he going to score a touchdown. So the dude's he's gonna purposely do pass interference so you don't score, because there might be a chance where they might fumble on the next 3 possessions or whatever, or they might not get it in. So, like she said, there's a love-hate with that one.
That's a tough one, man. I don't think they want to see an increase in penalties.
Exactly.
That's what you would have.
Yeah.
You did that. But at the same time, you don't want a playoff game settled by a sky ball. There's no skill involved, and you run into the dude and they get it at the 1 yard line.
Well, that's why don't they alter some of the rules for either like a not the player.
Oh, you froze.
You froze, Tigers.
You froze. There you go.
There you go.
You froze. What was you saying?
I froze. Y'all froze.
No, you froze. We were fine.
Yeah.
No, I was saying, don't they change some slight rules during either playoff or champions? But
I think the overtime rule is the only change that's happening now for
oh, it
them.
is
The
okay.
new overtime rule they put in place. But I don't know, man. I mean, it's just a matter of whether you want to see penalties increase to outweigh cheap yardage. Because if you look at pass interference yardage during the season, it's immense. You know how many 50 or 50 plus yard pass interference plays there are? Like, that's a lot of yardage, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of yardage versus if you get them 15 when they do it and the defense get to regroup. But, you know, offense sells tickets.
Right.
That's why all of the rules are geared toward the offense. So I don't see them doing that, but I kind of like it. I kind of like all of the rules. USFL.
Yeah. But like you said, we know the ones they want NFL definitely, you know,
Yeah.
are gonna stray away from.
Yeah.
So we got some USFL trivia. Go ahead, babe.
All right. What USFL team did NFL Hall of Fame defensive end Reggie White play for?
Rest in peace.
Rest
Legend.
in peace.
Legendary.
Minister of Defense.
Yes.
See, this is Tigers. This is the first USFL.
I see that.
Mm-hmm.
How many years did they play for? The play.
3. They only played for 3 years. It folded.
Okay.
Went from
Yeah.
83 to 86, I think.
Couldn't compete with the NFL. Yeah.
Chris, I know you know this one. Philly Stars? No. Not the Stars.
Nope.
Give you a hint. It's the team that was not in this group of 8 that they had this year.
Word. Damn. I'm not using Google.
3 Stack said the Nick.
All right, man.
The Knickerbockers.
What's worse is he don't even watch sports and he's killing my team.
It's killing your team. That's crazy.
Anyone?
Anyone? Y'all got the countdown? No, I love Stub and Chris. Chris won't Google though. Chris got a mental Rolodex. Houston Gamblers. Nope. Good guess.
Good guess.
I'm rolling because I'm looking at the chat. They talking about Danny Glover said, I was just 41 when he decided I'm getting too old for this shit. He was like, yo, I ain't never seen a young Danny Glover. He looked old back in the day.
He does. He really does.
He younger than everyone here in that pick.
Yeah, he is.
Nope, not New Jersey Generals.
Danny Glover looked like a grown man when he was in high school, probably. So, Chris, the hint is it's not a team that's in this 8 this year. It's the franchise is no more. Oh, somebody got it. Big Country got it.
Big Country got it.
Big Country got it.
Oh, yup. Memphis. Yup.
Okay, yeah. All right. The Memphis Showboats. Reggie started his pro career in 1984 to 1985 for the USL team in Memphis Showboats. Then Reggie, also known as the Minister of Defense, moved to the NFL. He played for the Philadelphia Eagles for 1985 to 1992, Green Bay Packers from 93 to 98, and the Carolina Panthers in 2000.
Shout out to Big Country. Big Country, a Packers fan. Like my wife, he definitely knows about Reggie White.
Word.
And the next question. All right. The USFL drafted 3 consecutive Heisman Trophy winners in their league. Who were the 3 Heisman Trophy winners? Ooh.
This one shocked me, man.
Oh.
Like, dude, if they were competing with the NFL and they drafted 3 consecutive Heisman Trophy winners.
That's
they
crazy.
were throwing that money out here. They were offering more money than the NFL, but they couldn't sustain it because they weren't having the ticket sales.
Right.
Okay, you got one, Rob Bates. It's 3 of them. You need all three in the same answer.
So you were kind of lucky, though, even if it lasted 3 leagues, because they were paying out more money. You got that money, quick money.
That money, and then went to the NFL if you were still good.
Word.
Yeah.
Now, the Herschel Walker of today, I don't know about, but
exactly.
Yeah, back then, you know.
Yeah, all 3 of these players did eventually go to the NFL too.
They found out that dude had like 5 kids he was hiding or some shit, some crazy shit.
What the?
Yeah, one of his kids is like extra. I'll just say that, and blasted him on social media. Yeah, some crazy.
Y'all got Herschel Walker. Steve Young is not right. Steve Young did not win the Heisman. So it's 2 more. Herschel Walker and 2 more.
Consecutive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, 1 year after another.
Yep.
Nope, not Elway.
Not Elway. I stumped Chris twice today.
Oh shit!
Salute the Queen said.
Oh, Chris got him.
You got it. I didn't stump Chris.
So the USFL was able to lure 3 consecutive Heisman Trophy winners to their league, with New Jersey Generals getting the Herschel Walker in '83, the Pittsburgh Maulers getting Mike Rozier in 1984, and the Generals also getting Doug Flutie in 1985. All 3 players would eventually play in the NFL after the USL folded in '86, but returned in 2022.
Salute, Chris.
Crazy.
You got it.
Doubt.
That's crazy.
Damn.
3 straight Heisman winners. And then Steve Young got more money than all of them. He wasn't the Heisman winner. That was a good guess, D-Cole, with Steve Young. The LA Galaxy paid, oh man. They gave him like the biggest contract ever known at the time.
So here, I was reading, if you don't mind me sharing this, it says, I was reading with the USFL. So after this year is up, they're considering some major rule changes to the USFL, and it's 1, 2, 3, it's 4 of them. So this is them summarized, because I was reading in depth about the different changes and how they feel about them. But I'll just give the quick summary. It says, here's a brief overview of some of the main rule changes the USFL is bringing. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste this, so maybe if you want to share it in the chat, you can share it. All right, Ty? I'm putting it right underneath the last. It won't allow me to change it. I'm requesting access. All right, so I sent it in the message. All right, so let's see. It says, where are we? It says extra points. Following a touchdown, the scoring team will have the opportunity to attempt 1, 2, or 3 point conversions, which you already mentioned. The other one is the overtime rule. Overtime in games will be a shootout where each team's offense will alternate plays. Where each team's offense will alternate plays against the opposing defense from the 2-yard line on the field. Each team will run 3 plays, with the team scoring the most points after 3 plays winning. And forward passes. Offensive players are allowed to throw 2 forward passes behind the line of scrimmage. And the last one, instant replay. Coaches are allowed to replay challenges. The USFL replay command can overrule incorrect personal foul calls and can make other determinations related to the rules.
Yeah. So that's the overtime shootout, Tigers.
Right.
That you were describing.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is kind of cool.
I like that, where it's just like they just keep on going, and the one that has the most points. That's kind of cool.
I like to reviewing personal fouls too, because that's exactly what Mike Pereira did with that play. Like, break it down. Let me look at it. Like,
yeah,
that's a major foul to be calling, dog.
Right.
And how are they going to get forward passes? allowed two forward passes behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So it's like a pitch forward.
Yeah. So
Small little lateral.
So I want to say I saw somebody run a play like that. It might have been Tampa Bay Tiger. So the quarterback is in the backfield with the running back beside him, and they hike it to the quarterback. He pitches it forward to the running back, and then runs down the line, and then pitches it to the wide receiver when the corner came off of the wide receiver. So that's 2 forward passes, but it was all done before they passed the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
So that's legal in the USFL.
But it's not in NFL.
No. I mean,
you gotta go past it. They pitch it back, don't they? It's gotta go.
In the NFL, you can pitch it back as long as you want to.
Yeah.
Any 1 forward pass has to take place behind the line of scrimmage. You can't do 2. That's why you'll see a trick play. They'll throw it behind them to the receiver. They'll throw it backwards to the receiver, then the receiver might throw a pass.
Okay.
If you threw it forward, it still was behind the line of scrimmage, and then the receiver threw it forward, that would be a legal forward pass. What's the little symbol for that? But
well, that's what they're saying. These are definite rule changes that is going to happen for the next season.
Yep.
So they didn't do the 1, 2, or 3 point conversion yet in this season?
They did.
Oh.
They did. Oh, those are the ones they proposing for next year. The ones I went through were the ones they used this year.
Oh.
Yep. That's good stuff though, Tigers. I like the reviewing personal fouls.
Yeah, the coach. I would agree too. I'm a coach. I want to see that.
Yeah. And I like the overtime shootout. The 2 forward pass rule, it's really going to be trick plays. I mean, there's not so much you can do behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, you'd have to really be creative to get big chunks of yardage on that. Because, I mean,
they can throw it high, and then the other one can throw. Yeah, I guess like you say, it's strategic.
Yeah. Because you in the shotgun, 5 to 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. You only got that 5-yard area to throw 2 passes.
Yeah.
So it's got to be a pitch and a throw.
Right.
Or a pitch and another pitch forward.
Yeah.
But, those are dope, though. I love them thinking outside the box, though.
Yeah. So we got the NBA. Got a lot of NBA updates. No summer league started. But we have yet to talk about what everyone's been talking about, especially what Stephen A. been talking about. Kyrie. He stay on his mind, but it ain't personal, though, right? Kyrie opts to stay in with the Nets, but KD requests a trade from the Nets. He's the best landing spot, the Sons of the Heat. First thing I want to say is about Kyrie, he opts in to stay. Now, he opted in to stay before KD requested a trade. So, obviously, that's going to change with him also, because I'm thinking he's might want to go where KD want to go, right? Am I correct? Do you think that they're going to still want to be paired up on another team? Because I thought KD requesting a trade for the Nets because he wanted to get away from, just drama again, and he don't want to fix the situation. You see why I call this dude Ralph Tresvant, bro? He don't.
Man.
Yeah, he left the Warriors because Draymond, we don't need you. You know what I mean? And it's just he's proven Barkley's comments correct. You ain't no bus driver. Yeah. When the heat gets hot, you don't want to stay in. And then meanwhile, DNA's talking about Kyrie ruined the franchise. He said Kyrie ruined the Nets franchise by showing up when he wants to, only playing half the games.
That's their fault. It's not Kyrie's fault. You let someone get away with it, then it's your fault too.
Yeah, well, not according to Stephen A. If you watch Stephen A. the past year, you think that Kyrie Irving smashed his woman or something.
Yeah, Stephen A. is getting a little too.
Man.
Tigers, I agree with you 100%. Like Brooklyn's major mistake was letting the superstars run the team.
Yes.
They ran a soundbite of Kyrie talking about when they hired Steve Nash, man.
Right.
And he said, "Oh man, we don't need somebody coming in here trying to implant their own system and everything. We really don't need a coach. We really don't need a coach. You know,
Yes.
KD could be the coach. I could be the coach." And I was like, "Oh no."
Right when he said that, we should have probably been like, this might not work.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
When I heard that, I was like, "Oh, that ain't gonna work." And then, like when you say he's not gonna be a part-time player, and then you switch, you know, because you down in the standings and let him play part-time due to the jab, like you got no spine.
You conform to
And let's be honest, like as a Knicks fan, you know this. It's always gonna be a Knicks town. They had an opportunity to grab 3 superstars and take the spotlight, and they failed miserably. So whatever they get is what they deserve.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just take back to the point about them, him not playing because he didn't want to take the shot. Yeah, they should have stuck by their square because it was a lot of New York workers that were mad, like, oh, he can go back and play because he's a superstar, but us workers, we got fired.
Yeah.
Because of our same morals about not wanting to take the jab.
Yeah.
But because he's a superstar, he got the privilege thing. And I was like, yeah, they got a point. That ain't right.
Yeah.
But look at the owner. I mean, come on now.
What?
The Nets. I mean, I'm saying the owner. When you think about it, it's like their head is all wrapped around stardom, but yet they're not as organized or as structured. Like
exactly. Yeah, they proved that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, hiring Steve Nash, though, man, I think was a major mistake. Like when you have 3 egos like Harden, Kyrie, and Durant, man, you need a veteran coach to navigate that, man.
Yeah.
You need a veteran coach to navigate that to work, man. Now,
especially Harden.
Now, what I'm hearing, though, Tiger, in terms of where they can go, the Nets are willing to work with KD to trade him somewhere he wants to go.
Yeah.
Suns, Heat, and now, as they talk about in the chat, Golden State is even back in the picture.
Bro.
But what I'm hearing about Kyrie is they like, oh, no, for you, we're going to trade you where we can get the best for us.
Yeah.
You will go pretty much where we say you go.
Yeah.
Now, it's rumblings that that's the Lakers. Now.
I know.
For Westbrook. So Kyrie, LeBron, and AD. Now, I think that's a little different. I mean, I'm just saying, LeBron has made it work with Kyrie before. This we know. But I don't know. If it's not the jab, it's always something with Kyrie. Some kind of.
Yeah, because of the riots. Because of the riots.
Like, I'm not playing. And so and so got mistreated. They shot a dog. Anything.
Yeah.
Anything, man. Kyrie will find anything, man.
The Lions lost again. He definitely ain't playing for at least 16 games.
You got 2 way emotional people on there.
Yeah.
Like one is a whiner, and the other one is just.
Look at the whole generation as a whole. You know what I mean? It's between the cancel culture, B2, like everyone is so goddamn sensitive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's across the board.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know who that was, but was it Shay Sharp was saying, Katie, you got to stop, man. When you going back and forth on Instagram with somebody that's got 17 followers, like
yeah. Like cut it out, bro.
Why are you reading that? Some dude with 17 followers got you going back and forth with him, man.
Yeah.
He done made that dude famous.
Yo, I'd laugh hysterically if I was the one getting trolled by it. I got 17. I'm gonna keep on doing shit.
I'm taking screenshots of that and posting it like, look what this dude said to me.
It's just crazy, man.
Babe, you know he had a ghost account, right? When he was with the Thunder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he'll be going in with people about it. And it's him. Yeah, man. I don't know. Black Eye, what's up, man? Salute Black Eye.
Oh, Black Eye, good to see you, bro. Hope you're feeling better. Word up.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Where do you think it's best landing spot? Suns or the Heat? Like, where do you think? I mean, obviously the team, whatever team he's on, they're gonna be much better, as far as skill wise. But where would you like to see him?
See who?
KD.
KD. I think he's gonna go. I don't think they'll put him on the Heat just because he's still gonna be in the East. You know, they don't like to put the same player because that's competing in your own backyard.
True.
So I can see him go to the Suns before the Heat.
I don't know about the Suns. I mean, no, you know what? He needs to go someplace where it's really strict and structured, where they ain't gonna take his shit.
The Heat.
The Heat.
Jimmy Butler ain't having that.
Yo, and Pat Riley having it.
And then you got the players too that might smack them into place or whatever. You know.
Oh yeah, you got the OG.
Scope in a location.
You got what's the name on there?
Udonis Haslem.
Udonis, yeah.
Udonis Haslem, dog.
Like, don't bring that shit to Miami.
Exactly. He needs someone, a team that's gonna shape him up.
Yeah.
Because he's a good player.
I don't know who the Heat can give up. I know they've been talking with the Suns about DeAndre Ayton because DeAndre Ayton is on his way out for some reason. Something went down bad. Chris, what you hear about that out west, man? Because he didn't even play in like the second half of their last playoff loss, and they asked Monty Williams about it. He was just like, "That's an internal issue."
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I don't know what's going on with DeAndre Ayton, man. But he would be the best. I don't know who he would have to give up to get him. It's going to take a 3-team trade, though. They already said to move them, it's going to be at least a 3-team trade.
That's like when Belichick benched what's the name in the Super Bowl. Like,
Butler,
Malcolm Butler, the dude that caught the interception to beat the Seahawks on that bonehead-ass play. But yeah, like, what the hell was up with that? That is definitely some personal shit. Like, for him to do that.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna say what it is.
Yeah.
Well, giving up Kyrie is a bonus for the team that he's on right now, for the simple fact that his mind isn't even respecting the team. He's out of it. So giving up, even though they could have been a good powerhouse team, there's just too much sensitivity going around on there, and the league doesn't support strengthening them. They just support their freaking demands and their childlike behavior. Yeah. So you got to get him out of there.
Chris making the money.
Yeah. Chris said he's hearing Chris Paul not getting along with Ayton. That's crazy because he was helping him in his development. Like, his numbers went up when he started playing with Chris Paul. But, I mean, when I think about the Suns, like, if they lose Ayton, you talking about Paul, Durant, Booker. Do they still have Crowder, Cam Johnson? If they don't have Ayton, then they starting Biombo at center. I don't know, man. But I know Chris Paul, Booker, and KD, that's a problem for somebody.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Three right there, that's a problem. The Heat, though, man, Adebayo, I don't know if they're going to keep Kyle Lowry, man.
Yeah, he's not this. He ain't the same.
Yeah. Tyler Hero. Of course, Jimmy Butler. They about to lose PJ Tucker. They already lost PJ Tucker. I don't know, man. I don't know. He would probably be the best place he needed to go to toughen up.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't hear all of that foolishness with Jimmy Butler. Ain't having that.
Word.
But I think the most talent is in Phoenix.
Yeah, but then they get in his face, he might want to leave after a year over there. So you never know.
Yeah, he's at the point wherever he go, he got to stay, man. You can't just keep. I mean, to me, I'm not into that legacy stuff. Like, dude is an all time great. You're not a 2 times Finals MVP. I don't care who you played for, what team you played on. If you were the Finals MVP twice, dude, you done carved out your legacy.
Yeah.
Now, how much you care about the Twitter space, how much that bothers you,
and how you
really big in his life. He needs to settle down with a team if you want to stop that.
Yeah, and how you exit is important too.
Yeah, true.
Bro, like if I was that dude like that, you know, with that, you know, him being him, money. Why, like you said, why are you on fucking Twitter, looking at what a motherfucker with 20 followers got to say about you? Like, why are you even in that space, bro? I won't even be, not even ego, like you're beneath me. Just, I wouldn't have time, because I'd be enjoying who I am, bro.
Yeah.
So that just tells me, like, he really needs to be toughened up mentally, bro.
But it's up and down on Tiger. He had the one press conference where, y'all know who I am. I'm Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Well, then be Kevin Durant. Don't go back and forth with the dude.
Don't be Ralph Tresvant. Yeah. I'll tell you, I'm going to do a mashup video of him playing basketball while the sensitivity song is playing in the background.
Be hype.
Do a blend.
But he might got a touch of what is it, bipolar? He might.
Nah, that ain't bipolar. Nah.
I ain't trying to make fun of it. I'm saying if his mood swings are all up and down.
Nah, that ain't mood swings.
That's just your sensitivity.
Yeah. Man, that's just crying like a bitch. John Wall gets a buyout to go to the Clippers.
I don't know what John Wall got left, man. I ain't seen
either.
him play enough, man.
Me either.
He's been out, man. When he's healthy in his prime, he was a problem. I don't know, man.
He rubbed me the wrong way during that. I don't know why. I'm being petty. When they had the All-Star game and they announced him, like John Wall, he started dancing, but then he didn't stop. He just kept doing it. And the camera was on him. I was like, yo, get the camera off this nut and go to somebody else.
Yeah,
he's probably still fucking dancing now in the fucking summer league.
Yeah.
He just, something about him, man. He just annoying me. Like, I know he a good dude. I remember seeing after a game, he helped a girl, and I think she passed away, and he broke down like post game and like, you know what I mean? Like, I know he a good dude. He helped do stuff like that, but. Yeah, I don't know. I can't, like, John Wall, like, I don't think he got it anymore either, bro.
Yeah.
Well, he got wisdom. He got veteran status to try and bring and maybe even, strengthen a team. Even on the bench, he can do.
Yeah, but he ain't showing that he's that type of dude that's going to strengthen a team. You know what I mean? He's not. I don't think he's that kind of gel.
Yeah. When he going out there with Paul George, here's the key for the Clippers. Kawhi
Leonard. Yeah.
Hit it again, Tiger. You got to hit it again.
Is that his laugh?
Yes. Yo, I said, did they voice this shit or this how this motherfucker really laugh?
You need to do a soundbite of that.
Yeah.
You need to do a soundbite of that doing the mix, yo. You can do it's a celebration, bitch.
Yo, his shit is crazy. His shit is crazy. He got the weirdest word.
But when he's healthy, one of the best,
unstoppable
in the world.
Right.
Like, dude, people forget about how good he is. If he's healthy, the Clippers are an issue. Him and Paul George, John Wall, we got some pieces, but yeah, man. I don't know how much John Wall got left. We'll see.
Well, DeMario said Wall opted into that $47 million. The Rockets said, "Hell no, get him out of here."
He been getting paid though. He's been paid in 2 years. He's been getting straight paid.
Been getting paid. I can open the door now. Shit. So, Russell Westbrook, as Skip likes to call him, picks up $47.1 million option to stay with the Lakers. Bro, I think this is a bad mistake. I think they shouldn't even brought him in the first place.
Absolutely. But they had no choice. I mean, it was the contract was so bad, Tiger. It was his option
Yeah.
to pick it up. Who's not going to opt in for $47 million?
Yeah.
Well, now they got to do a sign and trade.
Mm.
I mean, who's going to take him? I heard OKC, send him back to OKC where he started. Now I'm hearing to the Nets for Kyrie. I'm like, you have him and Ben Simmons on the same team?
Oh, my God.
Like, I don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't know where he's going to go, man. But I know if he stays, he has to change the way he plays. I said it on this show, Tiger, the day they signed him. I actually thought LeBron would get in to change the way he played and be off the ball, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he never bought in to being off the ball. The first time he came down on a 1-on-3 and pulled up that little bank shot for a brick, I was like, see? That's what I'm talking about.
Well, if he comes to play for Brooklyn, he'll be close to the Fashion Week, and we can see what dress he's going to wear next year.
Wow.
That's about it, but.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. They're gonna have to try to find a trade partner for him. I don't see them contending with him as a point guard playing the way he's playing right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. He's just not a cat that can play off the ball, man. And LeBron is gonna dominate the ball on any team he's on.
Do you remember that one play where I think they were running a play, and he just like took the ball and it was like just shot the shit, and it was like a brick or whatever, and LeBron was like, his face going up the court was like, what's this nigga doing?
How we talked about this?
Yeah. Yeah, Chris, the Met Gala. Oh, my God. That's like Weirdo Central, bro. Eyes wide shut. All type of crazy shit going on in that motherfucker.
Dress book. Real
Oh, man.
I have no clue what they're going to do with Russell.
Yes, rest in peace, breaking star Poppin' Taco died today, y'all. I saw it posted on IG today. Word. James Harden, there's another player. Declines the $47.3 million option with the 76ers as sides look to work out a new deal. Yo, real kind of off topic, not on topic. We watched Hustle with Adam Sandler.
I watched it.
Bro,
Emotional.
that's one of the best sports movies I've seen.
Really
That
good.
dude, he found his calling as not a stupid comedic actor anymore.
Yep.
That was he played a real good role.
He did.
And centered around the Sixers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anyone saw it. It's been out for a while, but there's really not spoilers in it. But even the dude that played the player that he brought over,
excellent
good
job.
actor, man. It almost like it was just like a documentary almost.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like you could tell he wasn't like an actor, but it was just a natural him talking as a coach to him, right, babe? Like how they were talking back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Real good movie, y'all. I suggest y'all see that.
Excellent. And really accurate on how they scour the planet for talent.
I believe that too. I said, this has to have a lot of intel from basketball players and everything.
Yeah.
Really accurate. And it's authentic because they sprinkled enough good NBA players in there.
When we watched it at the end, all the players I missed, I was like, yo, man, I didn't see him.
Yeah,
I missed Mark Cuban, though. I didn't even see him. I mean, he's a face recognizable, but I missed him, but
Rod Thorne, they sprinkled some GMs in there. Rod Thorne's in it, And Edwards did his thing, Hardy.
As being the antagonist, he did. Because he made me hate. I was like, punk ass motherfucker. So that's how he did his thing.
Yeah, he got a little future in acting. That was good.
He do.
That was good.
Real good movie, y'all.
Yeah.
But Robert Duvall, man, 91 years old.
Yeah, man. Him and Ray Liotta, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Legend. But what do you think about, man, with Harden, man? I mean, first, was it a good deal that they did get him? As far as I mean, the Celtics. I mean, the Celtics did sweep the Nets, in the playoffs. Do you think they would have swept them if Harden was there, still on the team? Or do you think it didn't matter because they probably wouldn't have gelled anyway?
I think they recognized it wasn't going to gel. I think it was a good trade for Philly because you had to move Ben Simmons.
Right.
You had to.
So it was good for them.
It was good for them. Harden got to get committed to his body, man, being in shape and being consistent. And he got to perform in the playoffs, man. That's where he's at, man, for his career, man.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's a great player, man. He can score, he can pass. He's a really good facilitator. But like in the playoffs, it just fades away, man. I don't know, but I know that the Sixers had a conversation with him. Was like, yeah, if you decline that, then we can rework your contract. He gonna get less money.
But I'm reading, and when I read into it, because I was interested in what was his strategy with this, and according to what he's kind of alluded to, it was a strategy to allow them the money to get the most of whatever is out there, free agents, and then have including the use of the full 10.5 million exception. Mm-hmm. So this is a strategy. He says he'll be there.
Oh yeah, he's taking less money so they can put better talent around him.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: they're going to
lose. And he's okay with less money, at least receiving less money, I guess.
Yeah. They already lost Danny Green. Mm-hmm. They brought in DeAnthony Melton from Memphis. And they're probably going to have to get more talent. They're probably going to have to give up Tobias Harris, most likely. They're trying to put Thibault on the block, but he's not going to get as much as you can get for Tobias Harris. They're supposed to be bringing in P.J. Tucker. Actually, they are bringing in P.J. Tucker. Embiid has been asking for him for years. Somebody that's going to be P.J. Tucker got to be the toughest 6'4" dude you ever seen in your life. This dude almost gets double-digit rebounds at 6'4". Like, he'll play the whole game and score 2 points and grade out at A. Because rebounds, defense, and he hit a corner three every now and then. But like, he's a glue guy, man. Like, since Jimmy Butler left, Embiid don't have no other tough guys on that team.
Yeah.
So.
Does he score triple singles? That's Chuck's new word. Yeah. He scored a triple single tonight.
Yeah. PJ will give you a triple single. He might give you 9, 9, and 9.
Yeah. Oh man. Yo, one other thing though about the hustle. That soundtrack, bro. That 90s hip hop they was playing.
That was nice.
That real shit. And then they had the real street ball players too.
Yeah.
Remember, yeah, baby, you was like, yo, that's the guy. Who's the guy you talking about?
Main event. Man, listen, to watch him live on. Oh God.
Yeah, she recognized who it was. Yep. Yeah. Dope movie, y'all. Check it out.
The Professor, yes.
The Professor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
So Bulls hope to keep unrestricted free agent Zach LaVine. So question for the chat. Where would the best free agent destination for LaVine be? Next.
Man, they cannot let Zach LaVine out of there, man. That's another one that I don't think people understand how good that dude is, man. I seen him live against the Hornets one night. He got 35. That dude right there, man. The jumper, getting to the hole, 40-inch vertical. Like, he the complete package, man. Good.
Bro, that dunk contest, hands down, is got to be one of the best since the old school dunk contest. Yeah. I mean, there's probably some more, before it really got bad, but him against Gordon, hands down. Like you said, they should have gave them both the trophy.
Yeah. See, that's why I understand when LeBron put that team together, I'd have been going after players like that, man.
Yeah.
Good young players, man. Donovan Mitchell, Zach LaVine, that's coming up on their free agency, man.
Oh, Chris said he already resigned with the Bulls.
Perfect. I was writing this before early in the week. You better resign.
Yeah.
You better have.
Good.
Because, dude, that dude is a problem, man. I don't think Chicago not on national TV as much. You got that NBA package. You know, check him out.
Yeah.
He dropped 35 easy. I looked up at the scoreboard at the little jumbotron. It was third quarter. He had like 28. I was like, that's a quiet 28.
Damn. Atlanta Hawks acquire guard DeJounte Murray from the Spurs for 3 first-round picks, including Danilo Gallinari. I remember that guy.
Yeah.
From the Knicks.
Chat, what y'all think about this, man? I think they're trying to get Trae Young to be able to play off the ball like Steph.
Ice Trae. That little bastard was in the movie too.
Yeah, he was.
She was laughing when I said that too. I was like, little punk motherfucker.
Yeah. Knicks fans are never gonna like Ice Trae.
You know what too, no more, because the Knicks fans antagonized his ass, and now that's feeding him.
Mm-hmm. It is.
So it's not even more about hating him. It's more what y'all did.
Yeah.
You dumb motherfucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's like Celtic fans going at Steph's wife talking about she can't cook. Okay, night.
Sure.
Put y'all to sleep out here.
Put them right to sleep.
Any bases can run it up for you, man. Sometimes you need to shut their mouth.
Yeah.
You know.
Some players feed into that shit. They want that.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. But I do like Trae in the playoffs when they double team him hard and play physical with him on the ball. When he dominates the ball, took him out of the game.
Yeah.
Took him out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
If he can strengthen up a little bit to run off picks and catch and shoot, because DeJounte Murray is gonna handle the rock. You're talking about 7 point guard, dog. He's nice. Dude, he was a beast in fantasy. Shout out to my boy Darius that drafted him before I could get him.
Okay.
Dude, he was a 60-point-a-night fantasy guy, man. He averaged at least 60 points in fantasy.
Yeah, Darius was on your heels during the playing fantasy. Yeah.
DeJounte Murray, man, is a baller, dog. The question is going to be, how does Trae play off of the ball, dog? That was a good trade, man.
And his defense, too. You know,
great defense. Long arms. Led the league in steals.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying as far as Trae Young, he's got to get better defense because, he don't really.
$1,200.
DeJounte Murray led the league in steals. So he's going to be on the best wing defender. I mean, the wing offensive player.
Right.
Now they can kind of hide Trae a little bit. You know, put him on the weakest guard.
Yeah. So Bradley Beal, man, he declined the $36.4 million player option. And what's his contract now?
He just re-signed for the most, two something?
$231 million?
At least.
Woo!
At least. Oh, yeah.
Bradley Beal? But, bro, he's going to be stuck there, bro. They're not. What are the Wizards going to do, bro? Honestly. That's no diss, but come on.
Yeah.
To me, he's going to just be a high player on a team that's going nowhere.
Yep. 231 million reasons why to stay, though.
yeah. I ain't mad at him.
Oh.
What you say?
Three better players for that money.
He said we got to talk about. Is Miles Bridges in the line?
We're going to get there, Chris.
Oh, okay.
We're going to get there. I'm not.
I didn't know. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Damn. I scrolled down. I forgot it. I put that in there. Hardy boy, Minnesota Timberwolves get Rudy Gobert from Utah for Malik Beasley, the guy I used to hate but I respect, Patrick Beverly. I do, man. I do. I did a turnaround on that dude, man. He's a real one. He is. I got to give that dude respect. Word up. I admit when I'm wrong. Walker Kessler, Jared Vanderbilt, Leandro Baltimore, and 4 first-round picks. Man.
That's a big haul. Hardy Boy was bragging about the Twin Towers in the chat. Hardy Boy, my only question. It is a pick-and-roll league. And when y'all put both of them on the floor, teams are going to pick and roll, and you're going to end up with guards on Rudy and on Cat. at the top of the key, and they're going to isolate.
So you know what Cat and Rudy supposed to be doing right now? Running up them hills like that dude did in Hustle.
Sir.
They better get they speed on because they're
Yes,
going to blow right by those big men.
Lateral quickness. They're going to work on it. I mean, nobody can guard those guards like that. You don't want them going by you easy.
Yeah.
What you're going to have is them penetrating and stepping back and shooting that mid-range over top of them. Because they know they can't finish over it.
Right.
But it's going to have its perks now. I ain't going to lie now. You got 2 rim protectors.
Word.
It's going to be a problem when you come to the rim.
Yeah.
That's a lot for Rudy Gobert, dog.
Mm.
That's a lot. Not so much the players, but the draft picks.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Because, that's future, man. These young cats that's coming out now, man, the game is getting younger and younger. Like, you never know what those going to come up to be.
So as far as how Utah's looking, though, right now, since they don't have Gobert, they got these players. How do you think they're looking as far as the talent they acquired and the talent they have already?
Pat Bever's going to give us some defensive help. They still got Spider Mitchell, in my eyes, as a superstar.
Yeah.
They still got Jordan Clarkson. I don't know, does Jordan Clarkson come off the bench still? Because he's instant offense. Unless he transitioned into a starter. Walker Kessler, Jared Vanderbilt, I don't know how much they're going to help right away. Jared Vanderbilt can play some center. Walker Kessler is a rookie from Auburn, 7-footer. But they are rebuilding. You're right, Chris. They got a new coach.
Right.
Quinn Snyder left. They hired the youngest coach in the league now. I think he's like 34 years old.
Yeah, Conley's old. Yeah,
Conley's getting old.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They lost Ingles too, right? Ingles left. So I don't know, man. It's definitely a better haul for Minnesota, talent-wise. They looking to turn those 4 first-round picks into stars, though.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking at.
Yeah. Be rebuilding, like you said.
Yeah, and keep a Spider Mitchell.
The Celtics, they get Malcolm Brogdon from the Pacers for Nick Stauskas, Malik Fitz, Juwan Morgan, Daniel Thesis, Aaron Nesmith, and a 2023 first-round pick.
I think that's a great trade for the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon is a baller. Defender, wing defender, excellent free throw shooter, can knock down the 3. The only player they lost that really affected the rotation was Daniel Tice. A healthy Robert Williams and a healthy Theo, I think gets them right back into contention in the East, man. I think that's a great trade. I like Brogdon, Rob Bass. I do.
Rob, he said he's overrated. Don't at me. Patty Mills declines the option with the Nets and becomes a free agent. I'm getting out of here too.
Out of here.
This team gonna suck again. Zion secures extension worth up to $231 million. Now, are you surprised with Zion staying? Because the whole thing with him was like Zion wasn't talking with the team anymore. You know what I mean? It was a lot of not gelling, with the team, with the management, But a lot of it was hearsay, Obviously, it wasn't true because he's staying. What do you think about him? And you think he's going to be better? I've seen that he's been working in the gym. I don't know.
I think Zion is a rare talent, man. I think you couldn't move him because other teams haven't seen what you've seen when you've seen him working out. I don't think he's ever going to be a slim guy. Everybody talking about lose weight. Like, dude, have you seen when this dude was in 6th grade?
Solid.
Yeah.
How big he was?
Yeah. His DNA, his genetics, he's not going to be a thin dude. Yeah.
His issue is landing. all of that weight coming down as high as he jumped. It's the landing. He has
Yeah.
to work on how to land.
Right.
Like. But here's the thing. Whenever he plays, he's unstoppable, dog.
Unstoppable.
He's walking 2010. He can wake up out of the bed and get you 2010. Like,
To me, it's like a smaller Shaq that can shoot better.
They can shoot from his left-handed. He forget he's left-handed.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Yeah.
When he busted out his shoe against Carolina,
Yo, wide open.
I like, this dude is Bill Bixby, dog.
Word. Man, his shoe split wide open during the game.
Oh my God, man.
Chris has a question for you too. It says, with all this money going out, do you think athletes should do more in the community, or do you think they are doing things in the community?
I think they are doing things. It's just that it's not reported. You know how much Kyrie does for the community, but all Stephen A. Osford say talk about, oh, he don't come to work, this and that, this and that. You know how much work these dudes, they do a lot. Exactly. And I don't know how many players do what, but I guarantee you, if the top players aren't being talked about on a regular, they're just talked about their antic, there's other players that ain't being talked about.
Exactly.
And I think that those players are the ones to be commended because they don't put it out there like, oh, take a selfie of me. I just handed out $10 to a guy on the corner. They're not in it for that limelight, because they're doing it, it's about the generosity in themselves. They ain't looking for, you know what I mean, kudos for it, because they naturally just want to help people.
And it's tax benefit too.
Facts.
Yeah, that helps too. But I'm saying, as far as putting it out there in the limelight, like, look at me, I'm helping people, being that ego with it.
Yeah, great question, Chris. And Tiger, you're exactly right. Like, people gave Cam Newton hell. But living in the Queen City, I seen it firsthand.
Yeah, you was telling me.
Put in turf fields in West Charlotte High. When I was in admin, came to my school and sponsored bikes for EOGs. Like, kids that pass the EOGs, like, dude, on the regular, coming out of McCormick's and Smith's with, like, carts of food just to give to the homeless, like, on the regular. Like, everybody want to talk about, we got all these kids, he's this, that, and the other. Like, they do a lot. Here's the thing, though. Only thing I would say is it needs to be a united focus of players. Like, we shouldn't have to wait on Puff and Ja Rule to give HBCUs money.
Yeah.
The athletes that benefited from these PWIs should turn around and pump that money into HBCUs, whether you went there or not. Like Chris Paul is starting to do. Or do like Kim was doing, target Title I elementary schools. Man, listen. The whole, not to get up on a tangent, but the whole movement of the new segregation, y'all, is out of control. The way that all of our cities have poverty, and I'm going to say poverty because it is poverty, but you do have a high concentration of all African-American Title I elementary schools. And it's just difficult to have a high achieving school when the whole school is 99% free and reduced lunch. Because poverty just brings so many other problems.
It does. And I like when they do, like, I remember when my son was in travel leagues, so you got your AAUs and then just lower level leagues that they have. No lie, my son went to like every year, LL Cool J used to have his tournament. It was free to get to register. They got T-shirts. They got lunch. I
didn't know about that. Wow.
It was so dope, so dope. I think it was like maybe a 3-weekend thing, or a 1 weekend thing where you just advance, and on Sunday was the last game. And then it was a big cookout. Like, those type of things are great for the community in Queens and The lower, like you said, the Title I areas, it's great. It builds up hope. They even allow kids that were around the community who weren't playing to have. They did a big old cookout. Like stuff like that should be given back to give them hope and more,
drive to do more.
Yes. Yeah.
Facts.
Well, it's like I said, I can go off on tangent too. It's set up. It's a system. They got to feed the jails.
How you donate is on you. If
No. I mean a system as what they want us not to do or want us not to be. They need criminals. You need crime. What better way to do it is the people they look at as lower than them. Why do you think it's in all these our cities? You know what I mean? Like I said, I go off on tangent on that, but yeah, you're right, man. We need that to help, like these people, stars that came from these PWI schools, invest back into these communities, man, because there's a lot of kids out here that's lost, and we see it every day in the news what they doing.
Yeah. What I don't want to see is them giving $250K to these PWIs like they used to. Giving money back to Michigan State and Ohio State. They don't need your money.
They don't need it.
Serving caviar in the break rooms and shit.
Yeah. They do a lot. I would just like to see some type of coalition to funnel money into Title I elementaries and HBCUs. Let's invest on the front end and the back end.
Yeah, from the beginning.
The elementaries, man, I'm telling you, there's a reason they build prisons, Tiger, based off of third grade reading, end of grade test scores. I don't know if y'all knew that, but in every state, they take the third grade reading score. If you can't read by third grade, you're pretty much on a path for crime.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a reality.
Yeah.
And they use those numbers to build prisons.
Wow.
Which is usually the most lucrative business in each state.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, we could talk for days about that, man.
Word.
I just would like to see, more. Because when I think about somebody put in the chat, your presence is important too. It is. But money, y'all got to understand, man. In school leadership, when I was running a Title I elementary school, we didn't have a PTA. Ain't no PTA.
Wow.
When it's time for a pizza for Teacher Appreciation Week, that's coming out of my pocket.
Wow.
It's no longer public school where you have a balance of different incomes in the school to offset poverty. If the school is 99% free or reduced lunch, there's zero money coming in the school. Like you can't even get change for a 20 in the cafeteria because there's nobody pays for lunch.
Damn.
Oh man, y'all will not believe it's spreading across the country now. The way they drawing the lines to put all kids in poverty in school together, man, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, they wanna change laws on this end. When meanwhile, it's the education that is the most important. Bring it all the way down to the elementary school. Educate.
Oh yeah, they won't put money in that.
Education.
Yeah.
And the culture in education. Put more money in that.
Facts.
It ain't a surprise why they ain't doing it. Like I said, prisons.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Yeah.
Great question, Chris.
Yeah, leading right into this one. Charlotte Hornets, Miles Bridges arrested in L.A. on domestic violence charges on the eve of free agency. I ain't gonna say no more. Queen City, that's the squad right there. Please enlighten us, man. What's going on with this dude, man?
So this hurt my heart, man. I know I put on there on the eve of free agency, but like domestic violence against women should never happen. Period. Like they showed pictures, man. She had a ruptured eardrum. A broken bone in her nose. Strangulation was involved. Man, it's just bad all the way around. Man. Like I don't. I just don't understand.
He could leave that bird. You ain't gotta beat her.
Exactly. Like, if any situation gets that bad, just walk away, man. Just walk
Look,
away, man. Like, I mean, whatever. You know, we're gonna the Hornets are gonna offer him extension. They pulled that now, so I mean, all of that is everything he deserves, man. Like, you
yeah.
know, I have no words for that, man. You know, just think that's your wife, your mother, I mean, your daughter, your sister.
Are the
You know,
commercials gonna be rolling out?
yeah, yeah. I mean, the biggest thing is though, does he get help though? Because like that's what she was saying in the statement that she put out. You know, regardless of whatever shakes out with his career, you know, for him to do something like that, you
Yeah.
know, he needs help, man. For somebody to go into that net. You know?
Bro, there's a lot of I tell her every day I see a dude murdering women, shooting women. Like dudes shooting women, bro. Like
And
to
they
me
did.
it's the lowest simp pussy weak behavior I've seen in I don't know how long. It's either the woman don't want him anymore, or I've seen it where dude's trying to holler, and she's like, "No, thank you," and he gets mad because he gets rejected.
Yeah. What is
And
that?
bro, I'm telling you, I really think it is. I don't know if it's kids from crack baby parents or it's kids without fathers, or I don't know. It's a increase of simp ass dudes that are not men,
It's a little bit
and
of everything.
it pisses me. I want to go to a jail and be like, yo, can you bring one of these dudes out, you know, and sit them down. You ain't got to handcuff him because he ain't gonna hit me because he only hit women, so you ain't got to handcuff him. And I just want to ask him like, what? How do you look at yourself knowing you did that to a woman? Like you're disgusting, bro. You're weak.
Yeah.
You're
But
weak.
you know what? It's social media that makes us that way. When you think about the social media effect of
I think it's part of it. I don't
tweet
think
for likes, no, we become the fact that there aren't too many likes on a page, or the fact that we're not getting as many comments as others, and the fact that things die out real fast, like music, it dies out real fast. The next thing comes. So we're so
so society across the board. You're saying?
well, social media has done a lot to our emotions.
Oh hell yeah,
A
yeah.
lot. And then when you got the same thing, like you said, parents, whether it's a two-family household or not, it's economics as well. Even if you have a two parents in the household, it's a two household income, or someone is working three jobs. You know what I mean? There's a lot to do with this. It's and the rage that grows
Yeah,
inside of you.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's some kind of rage. It's evil. It's like
And it's for our food too. All
Yeah.
this crap in our foods.
Yeah.
They said the study, they didn't know what GMOs really do to us. They still don't have a huge clue.
We might
of
be
what
seeing it now.
GMOs do to us. Now you're
Yeah.
talking about 10 years or 20 years of us having all this crap in our food. You don't think that's altered us?
that might all be a system. I wouldn't be so shocked if that's all part of a plan too.
Probably is.
Because what better way to exterminate is to put that in almost like a programming for. And let's be honest, I've seen the stories is young black men in the streets killing black women. So you're killing the black women and the black men are going to jail. What better way to exterminate us?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the shit that just go through my head when I see the shit every day, bro. And I don't look for it when I open my browser when I'm starting my work, and the news pops up every day. It's every day. It's sick, bro. It's sick.
It is.
So
Man.
with this guy, him, man, I mean, thank God he didn't murder her, because like I said, that's what I've been seeing. Hopefully someone can get in his head. I mean, hopefully he has family that maybe he need an uncle to smack him in his face. You know what I mean? Maybe some of these they need that.
Yeah.
They need to be put in check because they think they can do that.
Yeah, it's just a terrible situation all around, man. So speedy recovery for her.
Yeah.
Just hope he get the help he need, because that's ridiculous, man. That should never happen. There's no excuse for it.
Yeah, not one, man. So he's So what is his as far as the legal stuff going on with him, as far as with the team? Are they looking to release him, or are they looking to get him help for? Like, what are they talking about with him?
So the deal with him is he's on the final year of his rookie deal.
Okay.
He turned down an extension last year. He bet on himself, and then had a stellar year where he was about to get a max deal the day after this happened.
Oh, he ain't got nobody to blame but himself.
Exactly. So now they've withdrawn the offer. I think they're trying to see. I think they have the right to match the offer. They're trying to see which. Really, everybody's just waiting until he has his day in court to see what's going to go down.
Right.
And then I guess the Hornets will start fielding offers for him. See which team is going to say we'll overlook that and offer him X, Y, Z. But the tenor in the Queen City is that they've withdrawn the offer, and they're just waiting to see what happens in court, because that's really any team that signs him right now to a max deal. You think the Deshaun Watson backlash is bad?
Man, listen, there's evidence showing what he did.
Yeah.
Rob Bates said he saw a tweet saying Miles Leonard was castigated for using slurs on gaming sites. They hope Bridges is disregarded like Leonard. Thoughts?
Well, I saw what Miles Leonard said. He used an anti-Semitic term.
Yeah.
While he was playing the video game.
Yeah.
And the owner of the Heat is Jewish.
Yeah.
So you knew how that was going to go down.
And you could say that, like, what's the name said, you could say the N-word all day, but as soon as you use that word,
what does Star say?
You out of here. Yup, you out of here. But that again goes to the fact that they don't tolerate slander in their community. Meanwhile, we don't care. Mm-hmm. So they're saying, well, why should we care if you guys don't care? But we're gonna care. So
they set in a standard, and it's across the board. Yep. This is not what we're gonna accept, no matter what. Not from our own people,
from our
not
culture.
From anyone else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But I don't know. It's ironic.
Those are a little different. Those are a little different.
Yeah.
But like I said, we'll see. He'll have his day in court.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see what teams, want to venture those waters. It's a shame, though, man. I don't even want to talk about his talent after that, but we all know.
Yeah. And to me, it's like, damn, like he did all this to her. I guarantee you this wasn't the first time. It was probably times where he did shit that was slightly less than what he did, but obviously it wasn't found out because she didn't go to the hospital. No one else found out. I guarantee you, this was like one of many. It was just, it got to this level.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
That's crazy.
So we were talking about new rules with USFL, the NBA Summer League. This, man, I should have had my computer hooked up because I wanted to hit the air horn on this. This is some shit Queen City was talking about, I don't know how many times. The NBA Summer League is trying a new rule that makes the give foul a 1 free throw and ball penalty. The team that was fouled can select any player on the floor to shoot the free throw. Now, we talked about this all the time, where the player tries to grab the dude's arm to prevent him from the fast break. So many dope plays were stopped, and then they would just take the ball out of bounds. This way, no. The guy gets the point if they make the shot, and they get the ball.
That's right. And you can choose anybody on the floor. So you can be hacking the dude that can't shoot the free throw, and if the best free throw shooter is already in the game,
I'm gonna give it to the Splash Brothers to shoot the shot.
Love it.
Now we talked about this last night. She kind of has an issue with select any player on the floor to shoot the free throw. Why? Why do you feel that it should be the player?
I feel like it could be a setup. First of all, this is the way I feel. Just like any other foul, that player itself is shooting, or
the player that got fouled. You saying?
Yes, that player. This is the same. So if I were to think about setting some crappy, let's say Shaq, downfield, he can't run either.
Get up, Shaq. Come on, Shaq. Get up. Oh.
Yeah, they grab him. Yeah, exactly. And guess what? I'm bringing Steph Curry up onto the line.
But see, I think because of that, that's gonna deter people not to create this foul, and there'll be more of these dope plays.
Exactly.
But the fact that they don't get the ball, the fact that the shooter or the person who was fouled gets the team they get the ball back, that's a discouragement of its own.
But here's the thing.
True.
It could be a possibly 4-point turnaround. Suppose Draymond gets a steal. He's not a great free throw shooter. He's got a clear pass to the back. You foul. We say, okay, we'll send Klay Thompson to the free throw line. He makes a free throw. We inbound the ball. Steph runs off 3 picks and shoots a 3. 4-point possession. Your ass to think twice again about doing that take foul.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole point of a new rule change, is to deter stuff. Like, you know how many highlight plays we're missing? Man, there was a play in the Warriors Memphis Grizzlies series. John Morant had a steal and a clear path to the basket,
to make a highlight dunk of the year.
Oh my God! I wanted to see what he was gonna do. Now we're gonna get to see. Now they're only trying this doing summer league. Summer league is already on. Yeah. California league is already on. They're playing at San Fran, and they already. I saw it happen a couple of nights already. Last night there was a play where they did because the players are so used to doing it. You still just grab it.
Yeah, it's just instinct.
One in the ball. I love it. Thank you, NBA.
I mean, I like the rule. I just didn't like the fact that you get to choose someone. I think the person that was fouled should be the one at the line.
I love it. Now, they might tweak it. If they adopt it, they might just say it's one free throw for that person and the ball. I mean, they're going to watch it over summer league to see how it impacts the game.
Right.
But do you think that it also, because we were having a problem, I think it was maybe a couple last month or something, we talked about how the speed of the game isn't the same anymore. Do you think this may also have a negative impact on that too? The fast breaks and the quick turnarounds?
It'll have a positive effect. You're going to have more fast breaks.
Okay.
More fast breaks.
Yeah.
Well, I would like that. I would like to see more of that because I just see them constantly, strolling up. It's not fun anymore. I don't watch it that much.
You're going to have way more highlights if they put this in effect.
Okay.
Yeah. Dope. So yeah, I was dope when I saw that. I was like, yo, that's what Queen said he was always talking about. Like, give them the ball, point. Yeah. So I just put them in the ticker because we got a lot of players, NBA Summer League players to watch. Yeah. So I'll just put them in the ticker. You could just run them down.
Yeah. Just let it scroll. I just want to talk about a couple of people. So this list right here, y'all, just for people like it's a little dead period with sports. With USFL over with, NFL preseason hadn't started yet. Summer League is on. And I just, put together a little list of some of the players that I'm interested in seeing. I know of some that I did some research on that I want to see. Pretty much for each team going across the bottom. But, man, it's really good to watch because in a few games already, I got people I want to add to my list. But just to touch on a few, the guy that just got drafted, Keegan. Keegan that just got drafted for, I want to say, Sacramento, had dropped 26. Keegan Murray. There you go, Chris. Out of Purdue. He dropped 26 in his first game. smooth. 4 for 5 from the 3-point line. He struggled a little bit the next game. But, these are just some players I want to see. Shaden Sharp, definitely from Portland. The guy from Kentucky that didn't even play college ball.
Damn.
The cat from Sacramento, Frankie Ferrari from Spain. Dog, if nothing else, if your name is Frankie Ferrari, you got to be fast.
Word.
I saw him, quick little point guard. I saw him last night. He's nice. AJ Griffin from Duke, I want to see. Alondis Williams out of Wake Forest.
Wake Forest, yeah.
The cat that was the ACC Player of the Year that didn't get drafted, definitely want to see him. Brady Manick and Mark Williams for the Hornets. Definitely want to see Brady Manick to see if he can transfer to the league. Ochai Agbe from Kansas. It was MVP of the championship game against Carolina. Mm-hmm. Isaiah Mobley is the little brother of Evan Mobley.
Evan Mobley
got drafted to Cleveland, so they got the brothers on the same squad. Kellen Grady, 3-point shooter from Kentucky. He transferred from Davidson to Kentucky. Buddy Boeheim and Jimmy Boeheim, the Boeheim brothers.
Oh, Boeheims, okay.
I want to see what they do.
Orange.
Jalen Duren, the dude the Knicks traded for back and forth. I want to see if he's worth all of that. Jaden Ivey, I'm telling you, the Pistons and OKC, I don't care what you say. I'm taping all of their games.
Damn.
They got so much young talent, man. I'm sorry.
I didn't want to hear that.
I want to see the Pistons, man. Jaden Ivey, man, I want to see them. So, that's just a list, man. I don't know. Some people that I do want to see. Scottie Pippen Jr. and Shaq's son, Sharif O'Neal, are both on the Lakers.
Yeah, Chris said that delusional Laker fans hyping him up.
Yeah.
So he don't believe in him.
Scottie Pippen Jr. look good. Sharif is struggling.
Is struggling? Yeah.
Sharif is struggling. Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen Jr. looked good, though. He had like 15 and 8 last night.
Okay.
Sharif didn't even get in the game last night. He got in the game, the first game, I think he had 6 points. But,
shout out to Scott Lofton. He said, let's not forget about Kenny Lofton Jr. from Louisiana Tech.
Yes. It's all kind of talent, man. We got some HBCU players out here, to keep an eye on. Players that's journeyman, Kai Bowman, that played in Boston College.
That's his cousin.
Over the world.
That's Scott Lofton's cousin, yeah.
Oh, that's what's
that's
up.
That's family right there. Shout out to Scott Lofton.
Shout out to Scott Lofton. We'll be watching Kenny Lofton. It's cool.
Rob
man.
Panchero pick was a surprise to him.
Yeah. He went first.
We might have to holler at you, Scott. Get some of your family. He got a lot of family in the sports. He was telling me that when I first met him. Yeah. So we have to talk, bro.
No doubt.
Word up.
No doubt. But man, just some players to look out for, man. Oh yeah, Utah got big Kofi Coburn. This dude didn't get drafted. I want to check him out too.
Right.
But Summer League is going to be good entertainment for some of the young talent.
Someone asked, what is your thoughts on the WNBA All-Star game upcoming?
I love the way they're doing it. They let the one player be the lead, just like the NBA, and they pick their teams. I saw the starting lineups. Look like it's going to be awesome ball. I love watching WNBA, man. The women are much more fundamentally sound, much better free throw shooters.
I've been to a couple of WNBA games. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, the stadiums aren't as packed as, NBA's, but it's more, it just feels a lot more authentic for some reason.
Yeah. I love women's basketball. I remember when the Charlotte Sting first started, and Andrea Stinson, who I went to high school with, she was a star for our women's basketball team, state champion. Used to practice with us when we had bad games.
What do you think about Skylar calling her coach a clown? Comments about Diane Taurasi. Yeah. She called her own coach a clown.
I didn't hear about that, man.
Yeah.
I like Skylar Diggins now. You know, that's my crush right there.
Word. Yeah. I'll try to pull it up. I wanted you to touch on before we go to some football news. Grinding, man. They gave us 6 more months before another hearing. Like, yo, they really are using that shit because of what's going on.
Yes. Definitely make an example out of her. Now they talking about trading her for like a war criminal.
A criminal, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, for us to let a war criminal out, and then we'll trade off and get her back.
First of all, that's not an even trade.
No, you gotta read the room, man. You gotta read the temperature. Like, I hate to say it, like I'm praying for her, but like going through an airport with that in those times when everybody was trying to get out in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just looking to make an example out of somebody, man. And immediately when you look at her, she's 6'8". They were like, "Oh,
yeah,
somebody important."
Yeah, intimidated. Yep.
What she do? She had, what is it? Weed on her or something?
She had the oil. She didn't even have. She had the vape
THC oils.
Vape THC oils or something.
Yeah, they act like she had like a pound of weed in her bag or something. Yeah, but you know how they are over there, man.
Oh, they make an example.
But you gotta. They always say the biggest thing people say is learn the rules. One, when you go to another state, and when you go out of the country.
Yeah, regardless if you think it's right or wrong. Yeah.
Yes.
When I travel, I look up the gun laws in any state I'm in.
That's number one that we started thinking about.
Yeah.
Most definitely know how to travel with your firearm properly.
So the news on Skylar was so the coach Vanessa Nygaard, very publicly disagreed with Taurasi's snub, saying in a media appearance that there will be a game in Chicago, but it will not be an all-star game because Diana Taurasi is not there. Diggins, who has publicly feuded with Taurasi this season, appeared to take the comment personally, adding a clown emoji to a clip of her comments. The Phoenix Mercury has since deleted the clip, though Diggins' Smith retweet remains up. So I guess that's why. Diggins and Taurasi made headlines early seasons when the two Phoenix stars had to be separated after a scuffle on the bench. I remember seeing that. Diggins was sitting at the end of the bench during the team huddle when she became visibly frustrated and stood up, moving towards Taurasi when they exchanged words. Taurasi stood up, prompting the teammates, coaches to separate. Yeah, hold me back.
Hold me back.
For the counter to physical. No, I ain't gonna lie, them women, they be fighting for real though.
Oh yeah.
The incident, which was caught on the game's broadcast, sparked questions over the team's chemistry off the court. Following the scuffle, the coach told the reporters, "People play sports with a lot of passion, so we've seen it. We're not the first team to have any kind of argument or disagreements." That's true. We've seen it throughout the NBA and other leagues. Diggins is averaging 18.7, 3.5 rebounds, and 5.2 assists, making him one of the WNBA's brightest stars. Yeah, so that's what that is about.
I agree with Rob Bates, man. Donna Taurasi is a legend, but Skylar Diggins deserves her spot in the All-Star game. I mean, when you're a legend and you're on the way out, like, you get your flowers, but like, you're not deserving of a spot on the All-Star team over her.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why she took that comment personally. Like, word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Kool-Aid!
Oh, Miss Kool-Aid! I should have had the echo on.
Miss Kool-Aid. We got questions for Miss Kool. Miss Kool. We're going to have a trivia question for Miss Kool when she comes.
No doubt. Who was the top NBA draft leader
Miss Kool was like, I don't care.
in the 80s? Yeah, right. So, yo, bro, we got some NCAA football news, y'all. Big NCAA football news. And please, man, you're going to have to enlighten me on why these divisions keep moving out of different conferences. I don't get it. UCLA moving from the Pac-12 to the Big Ten in 2024. The future of college football may be headed towards 2 mega conferences with 25 to 30 of the top schools in each conference in contention for the national championship. The 2 conferences will most likely be the SEC and the Big Ten, but name changes to eliminate number or geographical references will most certainly occur. I mean, would it make sense as far as on a strategic level just to have two big conferences, kind of one East, one West, kind of like NBA East West, to make it, just because it's it's so many colleges, so there's so many different conferences. Do you like the idea of two big conferences and then going head to head for a national?
So
Because it's more organized in that way.
So I don't like it, but that's where we're headed. It's really all about money, Tiger.
Big Pac division.
Yeah. So like, the bottom line is this: like, once NIL hit, and you got people who've accumulated generational wealth over about half a century of making money off athletes without having to pay them. And now you got high school rising seniors signing $9 million NIL deals in advance of their 4 years, hadn't thrown a pass yet in college. The powers that be have said it's time for us to take our money up another notch. That's what it's all about. Because right now, man, with the addition of Texas and Oklahoma to the SEC, and USC and UCLA to the Big Ten, they off at 16 teams. The ACC, what's left of the Pac-12 and what's left of the Big 12, it's about to be a migration to those two conferences. We're headed to two mega conferences where the national champion is going to be determined out of those conferences. You're not in there, then you go into the bowl game.
Yeah.
You're not even eligible for the college playoff. So it's really all about money, Tiger. And you're looking at the situation now is
ain't everything.
these mega conferences are going to be paying $100 million a year to each member. When you may be looking at the ACC splitting $100 million between their teams. So here's the situation, because Miami's in the ACC, and it's rumblings on us going to the SEC to be a natural fit in there with Florida.
Yeah.
Florida State probably is going to be coming too. But as far as ACC schools go, there is a rule in place that there is a buyout to leave the ACC, I think, before 2034, and it's right at $100 million right now. So in order to leave now, you'd have to pay $100 million. But it goes down each year. And as the mega conferences grow, the payout for each team is going to go up.
Wow.
So you're looking at probably 2 years, 2024-ish, 2025-ish, maybe before that. Whenever the ACC teams decide, okay, they're going to charge us, $60 million to leave now. But they're going to pay us $150 million a year. We'll take that. We out.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. So it's coming, man. It's all about money. It's all about TV rights deals. What's funny is, though, the name's going to have to change. Like the SEC, once you start adding teams from west of the Mississippi, you're no longer the Southeastern Conference.
Right.
So, and once you're the Big Ten, you're the Big Ten with 16 teams right now. You're no longer the Big Ten.
So the name's going to have to completely change.
Yeah, the names are going to completely change. They're not going to be tied to a number or geographic location.
Right.
I agree with you. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't like it, but it's going to happen. See, what I really don't like is another thing, too, that's deeper than this, and this is what Chris wanted to talk about, is it's also the fear of HBCUs.
I can see that. They pulling their money together so that way they can make it harder for.
And see, now you're going to have schools in these two conferences telling recruits, Why you want to go to Jackson State? They're not even eligible for the college football playoff. They're not now.
Yeah.
Basically because, I mean, because they're not going to rank them high enough because of the competition that they play. But this moves the goalpost, dog. HBCU.
Further away. Yeah, that's
further
not
away.
right.
Which is why I think HBCUs need to first, before we start trying to get into that conference, we need to consolidate. Like the MEAC is dwindling, man. You know, we're gonna talk about A&T and Howard just left the Big South to go to the CAA. Like the SWAC is where it's at right now. The SWAC is the strongest HBCU football conference. We need to develop a powerful HBCU football conference first, because that next jump they're not letting that happen. They gotta let us in. They gotta let us in. But if we have our own one big mega HBCU conference,
then we ain't got to be asked to be let in.
True. We can still recruit. And we can still have our own national championship, and we can still schedule some games against those teams. But man, that just moves the goalpost even further. I mean, if you look at the ACC, Florida State, Miami, Duke, North Carolina, shoe-ins to go in one of those conferences. Even though Duke is sorry in football, Duke basketball is a brand.
Yeah.
They're going in one of those conferences.
Yeah.
Then you got teams on the outskirts. You got your Virginia Techs, your Boston Colleges. I mean, the little schools are just gonna be left out, man. They just are. And that just sucks because, like, how many times have you seen the little schools, especially in basketball, get a squad and make a run in the big game?
Yeah.
They're not even gonna have a chance for that.
So what do you say to people that would be like trying to play devil's advocate, where you know you have these schools that's been around, you know, that are been part of these big conferences, and then the small schools that are not, and then you'll have people say, well, you know, these conferences are for the major schools. You know, if you go to it, there's a chance, you know, you could be playing in it. But if not, then that's just what it is.
Yeah.
There are people that think that way too.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way they're thinking. It's about to be the haves and have-nots. I mean, not saying that you won't have good players and good ball. Like, you're just not invited to the dance if you're not in this group.
Yeah.
If you're not in this group. And it's really funny because right now, with the Pac-12, with our USC and UCLA making this move, they beach volleyball teams are going to stay in the Pac-12. That's how divided it is. Like, how they going to go to the Big Ten and play beach volleyball? They ain't got no beaches. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You're going to have some teams that are in the big conference for a certain sport and not for another. Like I'm interested to see what Notre Dame is going to do. Because Notre Dame is an ACC member in every sport except football, because they got their own TV contract with NBC. They don't split money with anybody.
Nobody. And they don't want to either.
So are they going to be left out in football? I mean, that's huge. But I'm saying, once they come into a conference, they're probably going to say, what's NBC paying y'all a year? Our payout per team could be anywhere from $150 to $175 million a year. If that offsets what they were making for NBC, they're going to be out. They're going to come join so they can be in the conversation for the championship. But it's greed, Tiger. It's literally the haves thumbing their nose up at NIL. Oh, that's what y'all doing? Okay.
Yeah.
You imagine if the payout is $150 million a team, what they making? That's just to participate. Not saying you won $150 million a year to be in this conference. That's just, we splitting the pie like that.
So once again, they want to be. Let me just put it in these terms. Once again, they want to be the plantation, And he want all the teams to work at the plantation.
No doubt.
Still.
No doubt. No doubt. It really, man, really, it's really, really bad for HBCUs. We're getting to the point where we're starting to, like, the SWAC is D1 competition. Like, they're not going to let them in. Not going to let them in. It scares them to death, the fact that all of the top athletes will go to HBCU.
Yep.
Scares them to death.
Yeah.
Tiger. And like, this is just another big barrier, man, you know, that we're going to have to address. But, you know, I really do think we're going to have to rethink how we do HBCU conferences and just pool our resources together, man, and perform and create a mega HBCU conference first to be able to have one major recruiting hub to build up, you know, our status. But,
we probably had the oldest one doing an NCAA board having a secret meeting. See, we should have just let them play. Now that they're coaching, this Dion Black guy, man, he's got them all thinking now. They're supposed to just play and make us money. They're messing the whole system up.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
No, we gotta pay them. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's really what did it. That's really what did it. Because the cat's out the bag now. There's no putting the genie back in the bottle, dog.
Yep.
NIL is here to stay. That's not going anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. But that's the reality, man. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm interested in what they're gonna name the conferences. I mean, it could just be NCAA East, NCAA West. Like I mean, you know,
Yeah.
the numbers and the geographical locations don't matter because USC and UCLA are about to be in the Big Ten playing Rutgers. How about that for travel? How about that for travel, Tiger?
Yeah. I can't. It's gonna be nuts, man.
It's bananas, man.
Like Chris said, HBCUs that would play Alabama or Miami would just play bottom tier schools in the other conferences.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get games against them, man. It's gonna be tough to get games because once you start talking about a pool of 50 teams,
Yeah.
I mean, and you paying them that much a year, why does it behoove them to play a money game and pay, let's say, you're gonna play a little school. Let me think of a good one. Northeast Oklahoma or somebody.
I was gonna say that team that wasn't a team.
Bishop Sycamore.
It's like, yeah, this guy on this team, this receiver, I never heard of him before. What school did he come out of? No school, because the team don't exist.
Yeah.
Bro, for them to get away that shit, like you said, we got to find out if someone got fired. Someone had to get fired. How did they let this game play on national television?
Dude, that was hilarious, Tiger. Because you know I'm a sports junkie.
That's some Beavis and Butthead shit, bro.
That
was some Beavis. Yeah.
I was mad at myself because I'd never heard of him. Like, I'm looking through my phone. I'm like, this was something. They're playing IMG. Who's that? Miami getting anybody from them? Couldn't find nothing on them. I was like, who's this school, man? Yeah, you're exactly right. So that's like, none of those 50 schools are going to play Bishop Sycamore and pay Bishop Sycamore 6 figures to come to their stadium to play a football game.
Well, you know, we got our second season, Fullblast Fanatics versus Bishop Sycamore. We'll have stats during the NFL season.
Yes,
After the NFL games, we'll have the highlights of the Bishop Sycamore Fullblast Fanatic game.
Yes, sir.
B-Dub, you know, running back, scoring 8 touchdowns a game. Yo, that shit was hilarious. I can't wait to do that shit again.
The football season start, you know I got the Bishop Sycamore updates coming.
Word.
You know what we ought to do in fantasy? The first week, I'm talking and they mess around in BD. The team with the lowest score got to name their team Bishop Sycamore the next week.
Yo, that should be, because you was doing that on the regular. Like team did bad. We're gonna throw that in the meeting.
Yeah, we was the Washington Generals, we was Bishop Sycamore.
And if you lose more than 8 games in the season, in that 9th game, you got to call yourself the Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions.
Oh, man. So, yeah, man. So, we got some more news. Archie Manning, Cooper Manning's son, chooses the Texas Longhorns over Alabama and others.
Yes.
So that's a big deal because of the whole Manning family, right? As far as
dude is good. He legit, dog.
that too, yeah.
He legit, dog.
Yeah.
Good.
Now Cooper Manning is the one that they had in the commercials in the background that ain't the athletic one.
Yeah, he's the oldest. He just got injured. He's athletic. He just got injured. He played receiver.
Oh, okay.
For Peyton. They say they play high school together, but he had a neck injury or something.
Oh, okay.
He couldn't play anymore. He was athletic. He just couldn't play anymore. He was a receiver.
All right. Because I used to see, the commercials with the father, Eli, Peyton, and him, and it was like, I think it was JB Smooth. It was that Caesars commercial.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I even picked this man that don't play football. He was like, that shit was funny.
Yeah, they always mess with Cooper like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Arch Manning signed. Texas, man, listen, that was the first domino to fall for Texas and Oklahoma. People don't realize they go in the SEC because in 2024, that's coming up.
Miami, 2023 4-star quarterback recruit Jaden Rashada from the U chooses Miami over Florida, turning down an $11 million NIL deal from the Gators, but securing a $9 million NIL deal from the U. Yo, that right there, I gotta give him respect, because you know what it is? He's like, yo, I'm not getting 11 million. I'm still getting 9 million. I'm out of high school. Yes. I'm getting a $9 million deal going to the college I want to go to.
Yes.
So that's still a win. Oh man, he ain't gonna get the 11 million. He getting 9 million.
Yep.
So hats off to him, man.
Salute, man. Listen, I ain't bragging. I don't want to brag too early. Mario Cristobal, man, our new coach that played for the U, O-line, 2 championships, left Oregon.
Oh, that's right.
It's different, man. It's different. The recruiting is different. We flipping dudes from Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Ohio State. Like, dude, like Christian said, Arch Manning is overrated. They're better quarterbacks on the West Coast. That's where we got Rashada from.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
I remember that when I hit the news.
From Pittsburgh, California. Listen, man. Mario, we went from being unranked in recruit this summer to 14 already.
Woo.
And today at 3 o'clock, actually in 7 minutes, the top O-lineman is about to make his decision.
Oh, shoot.
We on the list.
We have the breaking news right here.
If we can get them freaking O-linemen back right. See, people forget about them Miami teams that was good. We had all those skill players, but the O-line was nasty. That's where it's at now. That's why the SEC, just go back and look at the Jordan Davis interview. Couldn't even fit on the screen when we first put him up there.
Word. Shout out to Jordan Davis once again, y'all. Y'all got to check out the interview, y'all. Jordan Davis we did. That was last week's show, right? Was it last week or the week before? 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
O-line, D-line is where it's at, man. You build your team from the inside out. That's where the SEC has been dominant, man.
Yeah.
But shout out to Mario, man. Recruit, man, is off the chain. If we can land these O-linemen today, and they said if we sign him, we'll jump up to 8 today.
So, all right, room for you. We'll have the news in about 6 minutes.
I'm about to go on there now. It's on. I'm putting it in the background on my phone.
Okay. Yeah, I got to look up a new plugin I saw on YouTube. They said there's a new plugin for like a sports ticker that I can pull from. I don't know if I can pull them from like ESPN or the sites, or it's just a plugin that's on the internet that will highlight news. Because remember how every time we got off the show, then there was some breaking news 2 minutes later? So we should get it across the screen.
Gotcha.
So yeah, try to up our show, y'all, techniques and technology.
No doubt.
So
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
going to go to 247 Sports right now.
No
He's,
doubt.
he's live. He's live at 3 o'clock. Francis Marioga, big Samoan cat. Chris, from out on the West Coast, 5-star offensive lineman, 6'6", 380 something, with long arms.
Man,
We need the maulers, man.
bro, got that dude running at you, man. Quarterback.
Maulers.
That dude running at you, you quarterback. Man, listen. I'm trying to get rid of that ball as quick as you can.
Yeah. No, he offensive line.
Offensive line. Oh, okay. So the quarterback back there chilling, doing his
Yeah.
taxes before he throw the ball. Word. So I know we have we got some HBCU news coming up. Do you mind if we shift gears, go right into football real quick? NFL, even because we only got a few, then we can go right to HBCU.
Yeah, no problem.
Since we were talking about NCAA football.
No problem.
So the NFL is still determining Deshaun Watson's status after a hearing was conducted. Is there any news on that as far as the hearing?
So far as I know, the hearings have been conducted. There's a lady that's in charge of making the decision. They appointed a female.
They're trying to get his ass.
So, hey, man, we'll find out. Earlier, I was trending. I thought it was trending towards 8 games. At the most. Most people are starting to say it might be the year because they sitting on Baker, man. They're gonna sit on Baker because if they get rid of Baker and he out for the year, then they got Jacoby Brissett starting.
Guaranteed money, though, right? It's guaranteed
Oh
money.
yeah, his money is good.
Regardless of the outcome.
It's only $1 million this year anyway.
Yeah.
It's only $1 million this year anyway. They put all his big money in the back.
Right. Okay.
Crazy, man. Crazy. But yeah, man, we'll see, man. Everybody's waiting on that domino to fall. That's got a lot to do with fantasy drafts and
yeah, a lot.
Crazy. Crazy.
Bengals running back Travion Williams to co-teach a class on NIL. I think that's pretty dope. Athlete advocacy at Texas A&M's law school. Yeah. That's good. That is
it's here to stay, man. You got to educate people on it, man.
You got to educate them.
Educate them. I mean, the whole point of figuring out, if it's a violation, is impossible to prove. Mm-hmm. That's like if Jaden Rashada would have chose Florida over Miami because they offered him more money. You can't tell him that he just didn't want to go to Florida because he wanted to go to Florida.
Right.
It actually looks really good that he chose us and it was less money.
Yeah. And that was like proving one point. Like, yup.
But if it was the other way around, you can't prove it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
And the NFL hires David Highhill as the first executive dedicated to the sports betting business. I thought they would have had somebody at this a long time ago.
Yes.
Because we were doing. We were when I was an underwriter in New York before I moved to Georgia. We took on a big account, and at the time it was in Europe because they weren't doing it over here. But then slowly but surely we started underwriting businesses that were wasn't gambling. But it is gambling. It was more about the wording of the business. I'm trying to remember how we were, when I was underwriting the accounts. And it was only 2 states. It was Jersey at the time and Vegas. Because obviously sports betting around the country wasn't legal. Mm-hmm. But somehow we were able to process these accounts that weren't doing gambling, but it was gambling. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And like I said, this was 2015, 16. So I'm like surprised that now they got someone to dedicate executives for the sports betting business.
Yep.
You knew it was coming.
Out of control, man. They trying to get control of it, but again, the cat's already out of the bag with that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, they're trying to make sure they have stuff in place, so if they can't be sued, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when people get addicted to gambling and lose their house and lose everything, like you didn't have anything in place to help me.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I think that's more of a CYA thing than anything. And also to make sure you checking players. Like the more you see what happened to your boy, what's that? The wide receiver for the Falcons. Just out for half the game. Ridley. They got him on betting, remember?
The whole season, yeah. And it was like $1,500.
Yeah.
Something stupid, but like, bro,
Yeah.
you can't bet. You're a player. Like, what's wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
Why not? No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, what?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, betting, man. That betting is crazy, man. I got a buddy used to bet with a bookie, man. Used to get them envelopes. And sometimes he'd be like, "Yo, G, I need some help, man."
Damn.
Don't nobody come breaking your arms and legs, dog. Man. That's been around. That's the old school way. Has been around forever. That ain't going nowhere.
Oh, you don't have money this week, huh? Vladimir will come visit you.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Damn.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I got like it's he used to rack up though, man. Like he was up to like 30K one time just betting on like the beginning of the season when Alabama would play the cupcakes, all those cupcakes, and the spreads be like 45. I was like, "You taking that?" He was like, "Yeah, man, they're gonna cover that."
Oh
65 to 3. He had like 3 or 4 teams he would bet on in the first couple of games of the season. Those cupcake matchups, they would cover every time. I ain't got the guts, dog.
Yeah, word up.
You kick a field goal at the end of the game, and it's like 65-6. And
Your heart sink.
Like, why they kicking the field goal? Y'all getting blown away by 60 points.
Oh man, that's crazy.
If I'd be the kicker, I'd be in my mind, I'd be like, "Yo, coach, let me kick this field goal, even though we losing by 60. I just want to fuck up somebody's day betting on us, losing by 65. Now you didn't cover, motherfucker."
Some big spreads, man. I'm seeing big spreads, dog.
Crazy.
I used to watch the games when early. It'd be like 28-0 at halftime. I'm like, "You ain't worried?" It's like, nah. It come out 35, 42, 49. I'd be like, "You still need like 3 touchdowns."
That's crazy.
Man.
He lives in the fast lane on the edge at all times. That's crazy.
That's not for me.
I can't. Yeah, that's heart attack at a young age.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. The stress on your heart.
We used to party with them envelopes. You get them envelopes, Jack.
Yeah. Drinks on me the whole weekend.
Yeah.
So we got some HBC news. We got a nice full show today on this
no doubt, man.
holiday.
Dude, I've been quarantining. I was in the lab.
It's like, we see it.
Yeah. Just like you with the mixes when you was. I was like, dude, I ain't got nothing but time.
Man, listen, word up. So, former South Carolina State Bulldog and current Philadelphia Eagle defensive tackle Javon Hargrave is headed to the 2022 NFL season in the final year of his 3-year, $39 million contract.
And he's going into the South Carolina State Hall of Fame, dog. Shout out
Dope.
to Javon Hargrave, dog. That's who Jordan Davis was talking about, who he was going to learn from along with Fletcher Cox.
Oh, yeah.
Javon Hargrave.
No doubt.
No doubt. Shout out to him, man. That's what I was saying, man. We gotta keep pooling resources into our HBCUs, man. You know, it's good football being played, man. So shout out to Javon.
Demaro said, remember LeBron had that Sprite commercial where he played for the Browns?
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Damn, I forgot about that, man.
They're probably like, we can use you now and shit.
You ain't kidding.
Word. 29-year-old Salisbury, North Carolina will also be headed, into the Hall of Fame. It's alma mater, South Carolina State University. That's even so doper too, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Hall of Fame in your alma mater.
Yeah, he's from Salisbury, which is right down the road from Charlotte, right down the road from the QC.
No doubt.
Salisbury is where Livingstone College is.
Oh, okay. Livingstone, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama A&M gets commitment from former Big Ten Illinois quarterback Kayron Taylor. Taylor was a 3-star recruit coming out of high school, according to several scouting services.
Connell Maynard.
Oh,
stacking up them quarterbacks. Him
Word.
and Prime still gonna go at it. Yeah, Chris, Derek Williams went to South Carolina State too. I'm pretty sure he gonna make their Hall of Fame too towards the end of his career.
And so let me finish this off, and then Tigers is gonna lead off with the rest of the HBC news. ESPN had him ranked as the number 22 dual threat quarterback in the nation and the number 12 overall recruit in Illinois. His senior season, he passed for 1,546 yards with 18 TDs and also rushed for 1,048 yards. Man.
Coming to the SWAC, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, the next one? The CAA welcomes HBCU as realignment continues. What do they mean by that?
So, A&T and Hampton had left the MEAC, which is an HBCU conference, the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. They used to have FAMU, A&T, South Carolina State, Hampton, Norfolk State, Bethune-Cookman, all of those colleges. So Hampton and A&T left and went to a predominantly white institution conference, which was the Big South, with like Radford and what's the other little lower tier D1 schools. But it didn't work. It just didn't work. Like students from A&T and Hampton didn't travel to those away games. The home games against those teams weren't as pumped because their fans didn't come either. So they moved to another predominantly white institution conference called the Colonial Athletic Association, which is the CAA. So it's just another shot. That's what I was saying, why I think Hampton and A&T should just come to the SWAC like FAMU did, Florida A&M, when Hampton and North Carolina left to go to a predominantly white institution conference. FAMU was like, we're going to the SWAC. We play with Prime, with Coach Prime in there. So,
so this realignment is just for, what is it exactly? It's just to keep kids there or give them more?
So realignment means they're moving conferences again.
Okay.
So Hampton and A&T are two HBCUs playing in an all-white conference.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Okay.
And I just, it didn't work in the Big South. It's not going to be the same in the CAA either. It's just not. Because the students aren't going to get hyped to go to VMI or what other schools. I don't even know the schools in the CAA. I have to look it up. But the atmosphere is not going to be the same. It's just not.
Right.
Colonial Athletic Association.
Colonial Athletic Association. So, I mean, let's just go to the SWAC, man. Let's go to the SWAC. I mean, staying in the CAA, even though it's a predominantly white institution, those teams not going to be in the two mega conferences either, Tiger.
Right.
They still going to be left out.
Still going to be left out, yeah.
They're still going to be left out. So you're going to be left out, just strengthen each other together. That's just my take. More power to them, though. I hope they do well. I hope they go up there and smack the teams in the CAA. but they got their butt kicked in the Big South. Like that just it's just not a good look, in my opinion.
In other news, Chris Paul is producing a documentary on Southern University's dancing dolls. They have that the dancing dolls. That's not the one that's on.
Hold it! Breaking news! Breaking news!
Oh shit!
He chose Miami. He chose Miami.
He chose Miami. He had the U. Oh shit! No doubt.
Yoga. Breaking news. Breaking Queen
goodness.
City news, dog.
Yeah.
Yo.
Dope.
We just got the #1 offensive lineman in the nation.
Dope.
It's on.
Oh man, you was coming back, baby. That's what's up, man.
Dude, do you know how huge that is? We just jumped to #8, man, in the national recruit.
Wow.
We got another announcement coming later today.
Yo, salute, fam. I know you are happy, bro.
Oh my God. Oh,
Big Country said, watch out for Miami.
My phone blowing up. Wow. I had it on, but I wasn't going to say nothing if he didn't choose us.
Yeah.
He grabbed that hat with the hue on. I was like, hold on, breaking news. I'm sorry, Tigers.
No, that's okay. That's important. That's part of this news.
We finally got breaking news during the show. We used to get it after.
Yeah.
Dude, that's major right there.
So, producing a documentary on Southern University's dancing dolls. That's not that the show that's the dancing ladies. I didn't know they were part of a university.
Yeah, so each band has a group of dancers.
Right.
Yeah.
And the one that they have the TV show, the dancing dolls, that's not the same.
I'm not sure.
Okay, I don't think so because they actually have. I don't think so, but they do dance like as if they're part of some kind of a battle group, but it's against other dancing schools. So this must be different.
Oh yeah, I think I know.
They're called the dancing dolls too. Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
this is the dancing group in front of the band, in front of the. Okay.
Yes.
So those people are.
And if you've ever seen them,
I've seen the culture of it. I've seen the culture of it. I can imagine.
The dancing dolls. So, shout out to Chris Paul. This is another part of his "Why Not Us" documentary.
That's cool.
He did the documentary on North Carolina Central's basketball team, and now he's doing the dancing dolls. So, yeah, make sure to check that out, man. Chris, all his stuff is really, really well done. As far as
it's produced by him. Yeah.
So it comes on August 11th on ESPNU, and it'll be 8 episodes. Yep. Can't wait.
Take fans behind the scenes of Southern University's dance line, the dancing dolls. That's cool because you see the amount of reporters started watching those dance battles, and it stemmed from the university, and they're, like I said, ironically, their name is called the Dancing Dolls, and the way they dance and battle each other, it's taken from what they've learned. I mean, what the ladies do or the team does for the colleges. It's kind of cool.
Yeah,
that's really neat.
It is. If anybody has daughters that are in the dance, young dancers, I highly recommend them to watch it. It can inspire them to want to go to an HBCU. Every HBCU has them, and they're all classy. They all have very, very, very talented girls dancing. Winston will call Scarlet Lace. Every school has them. Every school has them.
Dope.
But the Dancing Dolls, check it out on ESPN Plus. Don Burr says Tyler Van Dyke might win the Heisman. Dog, dude. I'm hoping he have a stellar year, man, because we got quarterbacks coming in behind him. I need him to have a stellar year and go on and go to the league. So it can be next man up. It can be next man up. We got Jake Garcia waiting in the wings. Well, I'm pumped. I'm pumped about you football, dog.
Congrats, bro. Real talk. So yeah, we got some MLB news. I would definitely want Tigers to continue leading off, especially this first one. Shout out to her Mets. Go ahead, babe. Take it away.
You know what? Jerk.
What are y'all doing?
July 1st was Bobby Bonilla Day. On last Friday, 59-year-old Bobby Bonilla collected a check for $1 million and change from the New York Mets, as he has and will every year from 2011 to 2035. Yeah, the smartest freaking guy ever.
Pimp slapping the Nets. Rick James.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face? What? Slap!
You're a jerk.
He's been slapping the Mets since 2011.
What are y'all doing, Tigers? He gets those checks till 2035.
He doing this. June 30th, 11:59. Oh, I'm gonna check my bank account.
I hope he's doing something positive with that money. I really do. I hope
He's 59.
He's taking it out of the hands of a disgruntled organization.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Bobby
How did they even? What?
I remember reading this and I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot too. What was the setup on why this contract was even put into place? DeMario said, he said it before. He said it's like Tigers and Seinfeld are the only Mets fans I know.
Nas is a Mets fan, ain't he?
Yeah.
Mets gear.
Because Queens, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm about to pull that up.
Well, I know a little bit about it, Tiger. You can pull it up. But what he did was, he chose, instead of getting a lump payment, he chose to get that $1 million spread out each year. His agent chose that. And people were like, didn't really understand it at the time, because most people were getting that $100 million. He's like, no. How about I just get $1 million every year till 2035?
So this should say, as part of a deferred salary arrangement, the Mets had paid Bobby a little more than $1.19 million on each July 1st since 2011. The annual payments will continue. He'll be 72 when the payments end. The Mets signed Bonilla to a 5-year contract worth $29 million in 1991. That was the richest contract in team sports at the time. He spent the first 3.5 seasons of the contract with the Mets before being traded. Bonilla won a World Series with the Marlins in '97 and was later traded back to the Mets as part of his Florida post-championship fire sale. The Mets released Bonilla in January 2000, but was still on the hook for his $5 million that season, believing they were supposed to make a significant profit through their investments with Bernie Madoff. Another genius idea. Yeah. The Mets ownership instead agreed to defer his salary with 8% interest and spread it across the years, 25 years from 2011 to 35. Well, Madoff's Ponzi scheme fell apart, and Bonilla's $5.9 million swelled to $29.8 from 2000 to 2011. That $29.8 million divided by 25 years equals the annual payment he gets now.
Bernie Madoff, y'all bet on Madoff and lost.
Not a good move.
Got hoodwinked in the Madoff deal.
That's crazy, man. He reaping the rewards on that. Dude, that right there is a retirement plan.
But it was the Bernie Madoff deal that if it wasn't for that, it would have been a win-win for the both of them.
Yeah, but it was the Mets, so eventually something bad was gonna happen out of it.
Can you imagine how good your
we ain't talking about baseball. Don't bring up my Jets, goddammit. Don't get Don Burr started.
Can you imagine how good your credit is when you tell people, "Oh, I'm good for 1.19 every 1st of July."
Yeah. Man.
Your credit on Beacon on 889. Like, cuz. What?
That's wild.
But it ain't coming out of. They took that money and they already put it in some kind of annuity thing, and it's just gonna pay them out.
Paying them.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not really. It shouldn't. If they were smart and they did their money right, it shouldn't come exactly from.
Yeah, it's not like they go into their,
now.
It's not like they're going to their Mets pitcher now. Like, yeah, bro, we supposed to pay you $800,000 this year, but we're gonna have to pay you $300,000. We got to give $500,000 to Bobby because we didn't make that much this year.
You know Bobby, right? He's like, Bobby who?
I wasn't even born in '91. Oh shit!
Oh my god, man,
bro,
crazy. I had when it came around, I had to put it on there. I was like, that's right, it's Bobby Bonilla Day.
But you know what's funny? You know, she said brought up my team. The Jets would do some type of shit like that. Like they're the baseball equivalent of the Mets. With the Jets shit they used to do in the front office, would fuck shit up. You know what I'm saying? Remember Bobby Valentine when they threw him out? Then he in the dugout wearing a disguise so they wouldn't know it was him.
That was hilarious.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing, man? They know it's you. Motherfucker had a mustache.
What are you doing?
Yo, that was hilarious, bro. You can't make that shit up.
Well, that's not the only notable deferred money contracts. So,
You was looking it up to make sure your team wasn't the only one, right?
No, fool, it's on the list.
I know.
Here are some other notable deferred money contracts. Brett Saberhagen receives $250 a year from the Mets again.
Tiger, that part right there, she didn't see that.
What did the five fingers say to the face? What? Slap!
Jesus!
Slapped again!
That part right there.
For 25 years.
You should have saw your face. He was like, the Mets again? Oh, man. That wasn't a setup, babe. That just came natural. Like, oh, shit, it's the Mets again.
Yeah, it was. This was the inspiration for Bonilla's deal.
Yeah. 25 years, $250K.
Oh, my God.
Man.
All right. Max Scherzer will receive $105 million total from the Nationals that will be paid out through 2028. Manny Ramirez will collect $24.2 million
Stand that motherfucker.
from the Red Sox through 2026. Ken Griffey Jr. will receive $5 million from the Reds every year through 2024 as the deferral from his 9-year, $116 million deal signed in 2000. Wow.
I didn't know that about
$1 million.
Me either.
Pirates rookie O'Neal Cruz is a must-see box office talent. The 6'9" infielder, has 3 home runs and 12 RBIs since he was called up from AAA ball.
Have you seen this dude, Tiger? Have you seen him?
No.
Anybody in the chat seen O'Neal Cruz? First of all, he's 6'7", playing shortstop, Tiger. Like, nothing gets by this dude. Dude, he's a freak of nature, man. You gotta check him out.
According to his stats, it says Cruz hit a double that had an exit velocity of 112.9 miles per hour. And his throw to first base on the ground out was clocked at 96.7 miles per hour. Damn.
He got a cannon. He got a cannon.
That dude caught the ball, the glove. He's like,
Yeah.
You gotta see this dude.
Woo!
Sprint speed registered as high as 31.5 feet seconds while running the bases. Holy shit. All are among the highest marks by a Pirates player since MLB Stoutcast era.
That's like the dude Cruz from the movie Hustle.
Yeah, hey.
Wow.
Chris seen him, Rio seen him. Dude, he just looked different out there, man. he's so tall and lanky and rangy, man. It's like, dude, he's special, man.
Yeah,
Next
he
time-
might be a one of one.
Yeah, check out the Pirates, man.
Mm.
Check him out. He had another home run that went out. Extra velocity was like 120 miles an hour, man.
Woo.
He nasty, man.
Woo.
He got moved up.
All right.
Damn.
Moving on to NFL news.
No, we covered that already.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's all in news. And, thank
Oh,
you
sure.
for the reminder of how much the Mets are being raped.
Damn, babe. We're on YouTube. We was worried about Tam getting the channel put down. Thanks. Thanks.
Wait, with all your cussing?
No, but that word is, that word is tricky when you're saying it. Not when it's in a song.
I said raked. Raked.
Over the coals.
You did?
No.
Raked
Oh, I thought you said, okay. So it was my hearing then.
Raked over the coals.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Mm.
Crazy.
But the Mets, they doing good this year, though. They're doing
I
good
hope
this
so.
year. Yeah. Yep. They ain't doing better as the Yankees, but, they doing good.
The team where you got to wear a suit and tie to the game, right? My father.
All right.
Like, yeah, what do you got to wear a bow and tie to every game?
Because I was making fun of the Mets. Yes. Because his father was a Mets fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he started joking on the Yankees. Oh, man. Yo, this was fun, y'all. This was fun. We did a 3-hour show. We haven't done a 3-hour show in a minute.
Man, it feels good to be
Word.
back, man. And
Yeah.
have enough time and have enough material, man. I appreciate you.
Word, man. Appreciate you, bro, as well, man. You already know. Yeah, I will clean shit. So I'm gonna try to put a quick email just to send out that we want to have a meeting, by the end of the month. So that way it'll give people time to be like, okay, I'm free this minute and free this day or whatever. Then we'd be like, all right, we'll have it on this day. Especially the West Coast. We got New Diggy, we got D Malley
Yeah.
on the West Coast.
Yeah.
So having it in the evening, it's cool with me, whatever.
Yeah.
Depend on the day, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'll just throw a quick mail, throw it out there, and ask everyone's availability.
Sweet.
And go from
Good
there.
with me.
Word. Yeah,
I'm
man.
running for first place.
We all like
I did good.
And also, Queen City, you want to also, I'm going to put in the email, if anybody's interested in doing the, another pool as well, the knockout pool, as well as ours.
So I gotta find out how to set it up, man. I
Okay.
need to reach out to it's probably on ESPN Plus somewhere.
Okay.
Because their staff played the Survivor League because that's how I heard about it. But I don't think it's an option when you setting hours up. It must be have some type of special setup you got to request or something. I don't know.
Right.
I'm gonna go on ESPN Plus. That's one of my projects. So we need 17 people for that. So anybody that doesn't get in the league, if they want to do Survivor, they can get into that.
Because each week.
Yeah, gotta have
Right.
enough each week.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So see how it go. Yeah, I'll throw a quick, thing in there. Everyone in here, so that way we know we're going to get 5 more
Yeah.
for the
Do you
Survivor.
think Mick coming back this year?
I asked him. Well, I'm gonna put it in the email and I'll throw it in the chat too. I'll text him, if you want to do the fantasy football game. So.
You know
Darius,
what? Do a what is it, to hold their spot or something, just to let them know a half, whatever it is, just to bring it in, and the rest by the end of whatever, before the season starts. That's it.
Yeah. I'm gonna put all that in the email. What you say about Darius?
I got Darius and Rings 4 on the waiting list.
On the waiting list. Okay.
Yeah.
So if
Anybody
2 other
who
people
play-
don't do
Darius
it,
can play fantasy basketball with us, and Rings 4 already.
right? Okay.
Do we have them in a number order in case? Because I think Tiger also had another request from someone else.
Yeah, but that dude is third then, because I forgot he had those 2 waiting. That was a while back. So that guy that asked, he was in the chat. I don't even remember his name. So
Chris, 90s in the QC, man. 90s and thunderstorms every day, man. Miserably hot.
let me see. I don't know if the weather command works in YouTube. I know it works on Twitch.
Well, Los Angeles is what? It's south. Oh, it's 75 over there? Well, I'm not sure. It's kind of overcast over here.
Dang, D-Code, 98. Arkansas.
Oh, it does work over here. Okay. Yeah, if you ever want to know the weather, y'all, you can put that command in with your city and state, or city. It might come up. I think it does work in YouTube. Saw the command pop up. Oh, it says query. So.
Rio got 78. Buffalo. Do. Mario had to represent today.
Word up. All right, y'all. Man, thank y'all for coming through. Always appreciate y'all. And check us out on the next one, man. Next week, next Monday. We'll have final info for the
Battle of the Bands.
Battle of the Bands going down August 27th.
Yeah. Hotel and ticket information. I plan to have that by next show.
Okay. All right, so you heard it first. Word up, y'all.
Yeah.
Yo, Queen City, my brother. Always love, bro.
No
And
doubt.
catch you in those Twitch streets.
No doubt. Salute,
Word.
Tigers. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me again.
That's all.
No doubt, man. As long as we can talk shit, we good.
Well, you know me.
Just
Yeah.
keep me in the middle. Keep me in the middle of y'all. Right here.
It's gonna be like this.
Yeah, y'all. Everyone have a safe 4th if you go out. And we'll see y'all on the next one.
Salute.
Peace.
Salute everybody in the chat. Cooks, Big Country,
Cooks,
Rio, Chris, Hardy Boy. Appreciate all y'all, dog.
Big Country,
Word up.
Mario. Hi, y'all. Chris.
Salute. D. Cole. Even Don Burr.
Don Burr and Hardy Boy going back and forth
Yeah.
with each other.
That's the perfect one. Yeah, he said Don Burr gets his sports info from the comic strip from Bazooka Joe Gum. Oh man.
Great.
Y'all hilarious, man.
Happy 4th, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.